And welcome back, everybody. My name is Cole Wolfron, and we are back with some more Realms of Alovar Blood and Divinity. Our beautiful players are all here. They're fighting a fucking T-Rex.
We're gonna win.
It's gone.
Who can camouflage? Because it's blighted. It's got the Zorvale blight.
Because it's the Indominus Rex. That's why. Yeah.
So we're just gonna pick this up with
That thing's part raptor.
shut up, Bo and Ixid.
Chris Pratt.
Why would anyone?
If Gloom still has Speak with Animals up, can you just go up and do the...
He does, actually. He does.
Oh no.
Listen,
Check
listen.
beforehand.
We hate the Chris Pratt in this channel.
Oh, we do.
We
So
hate
we're gonna
him.
do it better.
Yeah. So Ixid and Bo, you guys look up to just see a massive maw right above Pasha's face, dripping black ooze. And Pasha, you notice as some of the drips on your shoulder a little, it's saliva, but it's black.
Do I have to roll an insight check? Kind of like, does she notice anything about it?
No, it's just a big glob of T-Rex mouth juice on your shoulder. And you look up
I need
and...
those words to never be connected in a sentence again.
I thought, how can I make this as uncomfortable as...
Counter word.
How can I make this as uncomfortable as possible? It could have been worse, actually.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
You could
I
have.
know. That's why I'm like, okay.
Yeah, T-Rex
Mouth smoothie.
T-Rex mouth goo.
That's how I described it.
So,
to a friend.
Pasha, you look up and you see a large creature, scaly, about the size of an adult dragon, but just massive jaws open, and it somehow just seems to appear, like you see it phase into, like, you're able to see it. You weren't able to see it before, but it's been there. And it just sniffs you.
Huh?
Okay.
And now I need everyone to roll initiative as it roars.
Oh,
Because it smells dragon. And T-Rex's number one predator are dragons.
Mmm.
The only thing that can...
I need you to talk to this guy and just, like, bring him down.
Here you go,
You know?
I got
Well, here's the thing. It's not an animal anymore now that it's got the Zorvale blight. It is a monstrosity.
Yeah, I figured, fuck you.
So... Oh. It's gonna be fine. Y'all will be fine.
I hope we're gonna be fine, or we're just gonna get a lot of character development.
Or lack of character at all.
We'll be fine. Gluten has no spell slots after fighting Fenric, but
Yeah, well.
I got my first and
Oh,
second.
no.
We're fine.
Hatter.
Oh no, Hatter!
Oh no, Hatter!
What happened?
We put our stuff
Yes,
in the chat.
motherfucker.
Oh, god
Oh, I'm
damn
just
it.
like, oh no.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a
And my
1.
brand new X-Men dice too.
No!
Betrayal.
Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, God. So I will read off the initiative order. If you guys all just put yours in the chat.
My God, Caleb.
Where I land.
It's an insane initiative.
God, 27. What'd you roll?
I got a +9 to my initiative, so
It's stupid.
You go, Bo.
That's crazy. Look at
very
you. go.
paranoid.
Hey, rightfully
Oh,
so.
fuck!
A gun manifests.
Bo invents a gun before we get to move.
Look, I'll take it. Again,
Oh, yeah.
character development.
Look at that.
You know, we can do that.
Industrial revolution in like a couple seconds.
The only way this thing can go first is if it rolls an 18 or higher.
Don't you dare.
That is a
Fuck
nine.
you.
That
Fuck
is
you.
that is a
Fuck you.
19.
Silvery Barbs.
You can't
Silvery
Silvery Barb's initiative.
You can.
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay, we might be screwed.
One of us should have been a divination wizard.
So
God damn it.
So initiative
My
order
back
is as I've dubbed it, the Vale Rex, Zorvale Rex.
Awful.
Then Bo,
V-Rex.
Victor, Gluten, Pasha, Ixion, because Ixion got a natural 1 for initiative of 1 because she has, because they have 10 decks, because they have 10 decks, so they have no pluses to decks. And with that,
Fine.
it is the Vale Rex's turn, and we are theater of minding this episode, guys. So, because this is the only combat we're having today, probably, unless y'all really
I don't
screw
trust
up
that at all.
rolls.
Unless y'all start fighting
Nope.
each
No,
other.
not at all.
So the Vale Rex, it lets out a roar as part of its action. It can do this once, and I need the only 2 people who are not within 30 feet of it are Ixion and Bo. I need the other 3 of you to give me wisdom saving throws.
I hate you.
Just roll D8 for the wisdom saving throw or 20.
D20.
Just got here.
Oh, okay.
We just got here.
Natural 20.
This is where we left off. Okay, so
I
what?
got
15.
15, Victor.
14.
14. Gluten.
Natural 20, auto 16s in combat.
Yeah. Pasha.
Natural 20, and I didn't.
That auto succeeds in combat. So Pasha and Gluten, you are immune to the this frightful presence, and you're not frightened. Victor, you're scared as fuck.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Because we'll say Victor, what happens is it's like eyes start to like pulse and like bulbous with like the Zorvale like goo, and that scares the crap out of Victor. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Stop
And-
pulsating!
Oy, oy.
And it's going to now do its multi-attack. It can reach all 3 of you.
Doesn't
And
have to.
it has 3 attacks. So at first it's
What else
going
is
to
tail
go
attack,
for it's going to go for Pasha with a bite.
Of course. Of course.
That is a 25 to hit
You're nuts.
Oh no! Wait.
or 24. Sorry, 24.
Sure, yeah, that'll matter.
It does.
Okay. Wait, no, that's the wrong dice. That's the claw dice. This is the bite dice.
Okay, what do I do to
Ooh.
save myself?
That's 2 9s on the 2d10. So plus 10 damage, so that is 28 piercing damage.
It's okay, it's okay.
You need to so
barbarian now, it's fine.
You're
yeah,
barbarian, you're
yeah,
fine.
you have a lot of HP. My recommendation whenever you get your turn is to rage immediately. And then but now we have the d6 of necrotic damage. 5 necrotic damage. Plus 5.
28
So,
plus 5.
Oh,
and now it's going to do its well, not claw attack. It's going to do its stomp attack on Victor.
Sick.
And it gets advantage because you're frightened of it because of its
Sure.
special features.
Sure, yeah.
No, it has special feature. Any creature that is frightened of the that might not hit though. That's only that's a 17 to hit.
I'm an 18, baby.
Okay, so it
Let's
misses.
go.
And then lastly, tail attack at Gluten. That is a natural 20.
Silver Bobs.
Ooh.
Advantage goes to Pasha. No, that's
No, you
twice in
didn't.
this campaign
No,
so
you
far.
didn't. No, you didn't.
what did you do?
Oh,
Fuck
gross.
you. That's-
Rude.
It's fine.
I did not. I'm sorry.
20s in a row, yeah.
Put those dice away.
No more rolling that dice. Throw it away.
I'm seeing this as karma. He will not roll any other 20s this entire session.
Please don't.
So here's the thing with my dice. I always roll because I jokingly my DM in my home game is like, okay, it's weighted dice. So he gave me a magical great axe for my barbarian.
Yeah.
That if I roll a nat 20, I do 4d12 damage to myself plus my damage modifier. but if I roll a nat 1 or 2, I do 5d12 damage to whatever I hit.
Nice.
So basically crit plus.
Sick.
I have rolled so many nat 1s only on attack rolls. And then anytime I need saving throws, I roll 20s.
How much damage am I taking, by the way?
Okay, yeah. Let me roll that d12. That is a 12 plus 10. So you're taking 22 bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Is that doubled?
Oh no, 44 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And then I need a strength saving throw.
Hey, guess what? Natural 24, 27.
Yeah, okay. You are not knocked prone.
Here we go. Here we
What
go.
the fuck?
And then the creature as a bonus action is going to frills are going to pop up from around its neck.
You gave it Dilo?
You're
And
nuts.
it is, but the frills don't appear to be part of its naturally forming body. They are
Right.
from the Zorvale.
Right, I
Am
figured.
I allowed to state I'm gonna have my reactions be to take the hits if it spits out Zorvale at anybody? Am I allowed to do that?
You can, and in fact,
No.
that eye that was bubbling, it's shoots from the eye, not the mouth.
That's horrible. That's actually
That's
horrible.
so gross.
That's so
Towards
disgusting. Okay.
towards Ixion.
I counter eye.
Ixion?
Yeah.
Ixion's so
Then,
far.
What did I do?
Yeah, I mean, I know I can't get closer to it, so without getting closer to the T-Rex,
You
if I
can.
can move to take that shot.
You
then
can.
Alley-oop.
Okay, that's a roll to hit.
Yep.
That is a 19 on the die, so.
I'll take it.
But since
I'll take it.
you can't get the
Can't get
corruption,
more cursed.
so you're going to take
I'll eat it.
12 necrotic.
That's nothing to me.
Yeah, no, it's not a lot of damage. It's just a like, hey, here's some goop.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
The amount of times I'm gonna say that this campaign is like, hey, you're in the
That's
goop.
goop.
Just make this like otherworldly material that is terribly frightening and disgusting into it's just goop.
It's just goop. I'll take
So that is the Veil Rex's turn. Bo, you're up.
it. Oh.
So I'm gonna combo a role play with a mechanical aspect here, where Bo's gonna go for his sword, realizes he doesn't
Yeah.
have it, and for my bonus action, I'm gonna activate my innate sorcery. Essentially,
Hell yeah.
I'm looking at this T-Rex thing. I'm like, oh, I thought bigger. And he's just going to like full speed like dash at this thing.
I mean,
Um,
if you count Mikhail, I guess technically. It's the only thing I can think of.
Exactly.
It's adult dragon sized.
Exactly. That is the exact thought. And essentially, yeah, his magic is just going to kind of go haywire. It's kind of like very Echo from Arcane, kind of where it's like
yeah,
people
yeah.
kind of see him phasing.
That's
And
so
I
sick.
am going to cast Fireball. With the understanding if it's Theater of the Mind, I'm trying not to hit people, right?
Yeah.
That's-
you can aim at its head.
Sure, okay. Sweet.
Oh, it's a dex save for the Veil Rex. Well, that's a natural one, so
Love it. Love it.
he's taking all that fire damage.
So he's taking double, right?
No, it's not how that
I
works.
didn't think so. No, I know.
Imagine if I made that be how it works for you guys. You roll
I
that
did
one.
when I first DM'd.
sick.
It was not a good idea.
It'd be sick,
D&D's not
personally.
balanced for
I
that.
think you should do it.
Yes, but here's the thing, Icarus. You always want me to do the most fucked up things possible to you guys.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, Cole, don't do that. But Icarus is like, but Cole,
The
what
little
if...
devil on your shoulder.
Be cooler if you did.
Icarus is like, but Cole, what if you just
Consider it
fucked
fun.
me up? What? This is literally, this is just Icarus. But Cole, consider fucking me up?
Consider.
I've already fucked you up enough, Icarus. Well, I
Cool to fuck you up is a bad idea, I've learned.
yeah, just
Fire
add
40.
40. Woohoo!
Woo!
What level
On
did you cast it at?
Doob
4?
on Doob's statement, yeah, it is a bad idea to ask me to fuck you up. Just ask Hatter and Victor and Icarus.
Do it.
And Cindy Salem in Gleaming Wildfire. If someone tells me, hey, Cole, fuck me up, I'm like, you realize I am a dark fantasy political intrigue author, right?
True.
With the other hand, I'm going to swing and Shadow Blade. It's just gonna look like like that magic is just gonna flow out of his hand and very, what is it? Goku Rose or whatever.
Goku Black.
Goku Black.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Super
Goku
Saiyan
Black.
Rose.
Yes. Yeah, so just full on Shadow Blade.
yeah.
And that will be my last attack here. Is a ooh, not great. 12 to hit.
No.
Okay.
At the end of your turn,
Well, that is the end of my turn.
legendary action.
Fuck you.
Shock. It's going to stomp and create a shockwave. Any creatures within 50 feet of it, which include Ixion and Victor, need to give me a strength saving throw.
I eat that.
It's going to be a lot of strength saving throws with this thing. Or con.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Hold on.
Pasha, you should be fine on this one. Because you're strong girl
Jesus, Cornelius has some strength, dude.
Seriously.
19 strength for Cornelius. 25
Fly.
strength for
Just
Gluten.
fly.
Yeah. He's
He
on the
just
ground
goes-
right now.
now. He just goes, man!
Man!
All right, Pasha, what'd you get?
I got. Okay.
Everybody
Oh,
knew.
19.
Cornelius has
19?
18
Excellent.
strength.
Excuse
18.
18?
Let's go.
18.
Bo?
Oh, right. I forgot. I moved.
I got
Sorry.
5.
What saving throw was this?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. Oh, wait. I have the belt now. I got
Yeah.
the shit.
Without that belt, you'd be
that's
fucked
fine.
right now.
Ooh, 24
Okay, so
Let's go.
with the belt.
the DC was 18, so you all pass from being knocked prone,
Let's
and
go.
you will take half damage
Okay.
of this 3d10. 10,
My teeth.
19, 20,
Jesus!
28.
Consider
Half?
stop.
It's half to
Right.
14. You guys take 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys take 14
I thought that was
force.
already half.
No, you guys take 14 force damage.
Oh heck.
And that's so also
It's legendary.
that's one of its legendary actions. It has 2 remaining for this round of combat, and it will refresh at its turn.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Which that's the thing for like the first 2 years I DM'd, I didn't know legendary actions refreshed at the top of the round. And when I realized that, I was like, "Oh, this is OP." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, it's because these things are fighting high-level players." Got it. So it's now that was Bo's turn. Now it's Victor. Then
Yes.
and
I'm just
gluten.
double-checking. Am I allowed to, as my bonus action, throw Bo's sword to him?
You may throw it to him. He will have to do a
Yeah.
sleight of hand check
Sure,
to catch it.
Sure. But can that be my bonus action, or is that?
Yeah,
half my
that can be your
action?
bonus action. That's fine.
Sick. Then yeah, Captain, just throwing it up wherever you like flew up to, tossing it up, hoping to God you catch it. And then
Okay.
I'm actually going to hold my action. It will be my Eldritch Blasts, which I have 3 of, for when it opens its mouth again to roar or spit or whatever. 3 right down the gullet is my goal.
Is that your first time ever casting it?
It is. This is my first
thought
time
so.
casting
Not
Eldritch
and
Blast.
hasn't cast it yet.
Hasn't cast it yet.
I just realized that if the shockwave had knocked Bo down, Bo would have fallen out of the sky and also taken fall damage.
So thank God, huh?
We're fine. We're fine.
Don't
But
forget
yeah,
you
so I'm
double
gonna
your
hold
charisma.
my action for
Okay.
the T-Rex to open its mouth again.
Oh,
And then
23
shoot, I
on
know.
that sleight of hand check.
Okay, you catch your sword. Easy.
sick, yeah.
All right.
So
That's
Very
pretty cool.
Peter Pan.
And then if I can back up, I don't want to like get too far away, but I know I think I have to back up when I'm frightened, so I'll back up.
You don't have to back up. You just can't get
have
closer.
to, You just
I
can't
just can't
move
get closer.
forward.
But
Okay, awesome.
also repeat your save, please. Wisdom.
Me,
Yeah, you can repeat
the
the,
one
save.
I already rolled.
Your save to you can repeat the save on your turn to not be frightened
Oh.
at the end of your turn.
Wisdom. That's a dirty 20. 18 plus 2.
That passes.
Nice.
The DC was 18.
Sick.
So
all right.
at the end of your turn, hey, guess what? Time for a legendary action. And it is going to turn its like pulsy eye at Victor.
Sure.
The Zorvale is going to move, revealing like just like what looks like a dried, empty, like dead eye at first, and then you see a casing start to crack as a snake slithers out,
What's wrong?
Gross! Stop it.
and it's like not even like anaconda, like titanoboa sized, and it's still connected to this thing's eye, and it just
Cole just got a like prehistoric book from the library and just started flipping through it and it's like, yeah, I'll put that in there. I'll
Titanoboa.
put that in there.
Okay, somewhere between like an anaconda and a titanoboa, if I'm being
Yeah,
real. Now that
yeah.
I'm thinking
Okay,
about
okay.
it, but it's going to strike at you, Victor.
Sure. Sure. Why not?
19 on the die. So,
Yep, that'll hit.
and this is going to be For the piercing damage, that's going to be 15. And for the
Okay.
poison damage, is going to be 16.
That's fine. I eat that.
And I need you to give me a strength saving throw to not be grappled.
Oh, sick. Yeah. 19 plus 3, 22.
Good, you save. You would have been swallowed next turn if you
Dude,
Oh,
we're
that
all
would've
rolling
sucked,
so
huh?
high today.
Everyone's rolling really great, including me. But yeah, so now this serpent is technically a separate entity, so it's slowly coming out of the eyes still.
Okay.
And it does have like more pronounced features than a snake would. It doesn't have like the flat head. It has almost sort of like a not draconic, but like almost similar to the T-Rex's skull.
T-Rex head.
And then like the body is thicker than you would imagine on a normal snake, and it has like spines along its back. So yeah, now that's its second legend. That one costs 2 points, so it has no more legendary actions until its turn. It is now.
Gluten.
It is Gluten, then Pasha.
I think Gluten is deeply angry that this thing is in the Diabord. This is his home, and I think Ixion would have seen ever since the wolves just like a little flame of anger start to burn brighter and brighter, and then it shrinks down to the smallest ember. Frost begins to creep along Gloom's body as a helmet of ice and horns forms around him. Cole, I'm casting Conjure Minor Elementals at 6th level. And on Cornelius, I'm going to go 90 feet up.
Okay. That will provoke an opportunity attack
and-
because you will be exiting his range because you are in his range currently.
Not with Flyby.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
All right. That is now Pasha, then Ixion, then back to the Veil Rex. Pasha, this thing is standing right in front of you. It is within smacking range.
Come out.
She definitely thinks about it because it's like first she's just automatically disgusted by the glob of drool that's on her armor, so it's like she's already like ick, and then the fact that he is roaring so close to her face and her ear is ringing, it's just kind of like that inner rage is starting to bubble, like something she's never necessarily felt before. So out of reaction, she is going to go ahead and just brutally attack.
And I'm imagining she's going to bonus
have
action
advantage on
Rage.
Rage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, can I do the bonus action before I do the attack,
Yeah.
or would it be?
You can.
Okay, so yeah, it's automatically going to trigger. Like,
And you have advantage on your 2 attacks.
Ooh, okay, so first rage. So pretty much like you just kind of see a little bit of glimmer along her skin. The scales are starting
Hell
to
yeah.
vividly appear on and off. And it's like kind of the essence of the time dragon. You'll see like hints of gold around like the ends of the scales, but it's almost like it's her skin, but it's not quite there that you see the full dragon scales, as well as her teeth are starting to kind of get a little bit sharper. And she's like, as she bites down on her lip in anger, she does kind of note a bit of a sharp pinch. Like it didn't take much to do that. So out of anger, she's just going to be like, you are in my face, and takes the flame sword, rips it from behind her back, and just kind of straight
Hell
into
yes.
her head.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage.
Okay, hold on. So I rolled a hit with D20 or the 2d6?
No,
D20s.
It's 2 d20s because you have advantage right now.
Oh,
You
So you
and
take the highest number.
you pick the highest number of the 2 you roll, and then the damage will be the 2d6 plus your modifier and all that.
Okay, so 18
On the die plus what?
plus
It should be on your
so
no plus what? Like look on your character sheet. It should say like to hit on your it goes off your strength modifier.
Strength plus
so-
proficiency.
Spike plus proficiency here. Let me pull up your.
So if you look at the top at strength, whatever number it's a plus something, you add
Oh,
that
plus
to your
9.
roll. So
Hell yeah.
fuck.
Your plus 9 to hit. Yeah, so that's a 27 to hit then.
Yeah.
Got him. And
Okay.
then you said
Your-
roll 2d6 after?
Yeah,
2d6
2d6
and-
is your damage, yeah. And then
Yeah.
plus,
Plus,
I'll pull up your...
rage plus zealot, 1d6.
Okay. And then while you're pulling that up, I'm going ahead and using like the D&D Beyond to roll the 2d6.
Sure.
Yeah, so while raging, it would be 2d6 plus 8, and then you would also get a d6 on one attack for your zealot strike.
Oh my gosh, so much math. Okay. Like we're getting it. We're getting it.
Ooh,
Is that
did it work?
It's not rolling on my screen either.
it stopped, so it's like 7 plus what did you say?
Plus 8.
Oh,
Is that correct?
Plus 8, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can choose to roll an additional d6 now or on your second attack.
I'll save it for the second attack.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 15 damage
So-
on the first attack.
Damn.
Okay, and then she's going to follow up with Brutal Strike.
Brutal strike is... Let me see.
Yeah.
If you use reckless,
'Cause it's like if you-
you can forego the advantage on one. They will have advantage on attacking you next turn if you do that. Brutal strike
If they
take.
attack you.
Brutal strike takes
It's more
the play.
damage. I would do it.
Yeah. Strike the attack your choice and take the chosen attack must not roll a disadvantage. If the chosen attack hits, target takes an extra 1d10 damage at the same time. Yeah, you can do that.
And you
Oh,
would
I
keep
can?
advantage because you got advantage from the silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna go.
Silvery barbs only gives advantage on one attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean on the first one.
Okay, so then she can use Brutal Strike and it wouldn't be.
You can use brutal strike regardless as long as you're not rolling at disadvantage. But
Yeah.
enemies will have advantage on you next turn because it's replacing reckless attack. But you have advantage now, and you can do the extra d10 damage plus the extra d6. So just go ahead and roll me 2d20 for damage or to hit. Roll to
Wait,
hit.
I want to retract this because part of me seems like I want to do something even more. She wants to headbutt this creature, so if anything, can I just follow up with a hard, like an unarmed strike?
That will do a total of 6 damage. So you could do. So I love the vibes of it, but the head.
I consider that'd be hot as fuck.
It's but that's the difference between doing 6 damage or possibly doing 12
Doing like some
plus.
massive. Okay, she'll save it.
It's either 6 damage or possible 38. So it's
Save
like
it for the killing blow.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, 38, because this sounds like.
well roll to hit first. You have to roll with advantage.
So
38's the max you
Noise
can
again?
do. Yeah.
2d20 again.
yep. Take the highest. Add 9. Was that?
11. Okay, so 16 plus 9 is.
25 that hits.
25.
Thank you.
25
So
hits.
now you roll your d6s again.
Okay. And.
Maxine is just shouting from the trees, "Go Basha!"
Just fucking hacking this thing, man.
Like, this is happening. What? Okay, so
I wish Gluten didn't just lock away all his emotions.
go. I despise D&D Beyond with how slow this roll goes.
Same.
That's why I roll real dice.
I know. I just got. Well, I should be smart. I have new dice because I got new dice for
Hell
potion,
yeah.
and I got my old dice, so I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be
Let's roll those.
2d6 plus 8 and then you'll roll another d10 and a d6.
Another D10. Okay,
Go,
so
go.
for the one she got on D&D Beyond, it's a 7, and you said roll a D10 and a what?
And another d6.
Yeah. So 7 is she got 7 on that, so that's 7 plus 8, that is 15 again, and then roll me the d10.
No. Wait, I think I wrote the wrong one. Wait. Is it? Oh, found it. Oh, she got a 5.
That's another 5. Now
And
roll me a
then-
d6.
Another
Okay.
d6. So you're at 20.
That shit's crazy.
23.
23 total damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yay!
Woohoo! And that is action and bonus action. You technically have
Barbarian.
movement, but if you move, it will get to hit you.
Maybe.
Oh, she's gonna kind of stand her ground, just kind of glare at it, like, I dare you to hit me back.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
Not moving.
All right. Well, it's finally Ixian's turn.
Yay!
Literally
Okay.
29 minutes later, it's Ixian's turn.
That's okay. Hatter needs that long to figure out what the hell I've just done with the sheet. Okay. All right. So I have a
Fair.
question. I want to spend 2 sorcerer points, and I'm going to do a quicken spell.
Okay.
How does that work? So does that take a spell slot?
Yeah, it still takes the spell slot, but you can cast a spell that is an action as a bonus action, and then you can still cast another spell as an action.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Well, just out of curiosity, how wide is this dinosaur?
Well, it's adult dragon size, so it is about. It is a huge creature, which means it takes up I think 8x8 square on the D&D Beyond, or on like a grid map. So it's like 45 feet wide.
Okay.
And like 50 feet tall.
Is there anybody standing in front of Ixion?
Pasha.
Besides Pasha?
Well, actually, no. Victor's standing right in front of you.
I took a hit for you, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. So, okay, because I would like to cast Draconic Soul Attack.
Okay.
The fuck is that?
Is it allowed?
That might be something new. Let me look and see what that is real quick. Might be something with the new rules.
Asked me if I wanted to do it today, and I was like, I do.
That might be a homebrew from me.
Yeah, that's not something that's
No.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something from the guild
Damn it.
game.
So
Okay, let's release
we'll have to
it.
change your spells
I was
up
like,
again
I-
after this. That's
Okay,
That wasn't it.
that's not. I was like, that's not one of my homebrew. So it's definitely either something new
Yeah,
in
it's
D
not
and
one
D
of mine.
Beyond, or it's someone else in the campaign's homebrew. Because I have a lot. Because I have a lot of homebrew. That's not one of them.
That's amazing. Okay, all right. We'll toss that out. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna shock the hell out of this guy. Okay. So I would like
Lightning
to cast Lightning Bolt.
So do you step like up slightly to the side so that you don't hit Pasha and Victor? Okay.
Yes.
Just a senator.
Nah, just
Yeah,
just
no.
Ixie Kamehameha through Victor.
Vaporize me instantly.
Victor just does a reverse Piccolo. He's like blocking, but then gets blasted from the back. Gohan Masenko. It's like a Gohan Masenko Piccolo in the back.
Gohan just joins the Saiyan.
For some flavor, I think that Ixion's actually
Die,
going
Mr.
to
Piccolo!
step around, like put a hand on Victor's shoulder and be like, "You don't have to take all the hits, you know." And is going to look at the T-Rex and be like, "Listen here, motherfucker, I've had a really bad day. And so I hope that you're fireproof with all that bullshit inside of you right now, because I have no more patience left."
Okay, so that is a Dex save. What is the DC?
So the DC is, sorry, because oh, come on, man. There we go. DC, it's a Dex 16.
Well, he got a 17 on the die, so even with his only +2 to Dex.
Okay.
Jesus, that's some crazy lightning bolt damage.
How much damage?
It's just gonna blast it. 39.
Okay, sorry. Attack save Dex 16. Duration. Long line makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save.
And it takes half. It takes half the damage on a successful. Trust. That's my that's my favorite spell. I know Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Everyone else when they play a spellcaster is like Fireball. I'm like, nah. Give me my Kamehameha.
It's a Kamehameha.
But also I can do that with Sunbeam too. So that's like.
I love Sunbeam.
I like to make a monk sorcerer multiclass that just has Sunbeam just so I can be a Saiyan.
Hell yes.
Okay, so what was the total damage?
Oh, sorry. Hang on, let me roll for it real quick. Because that is 10d6. Chipow. No, I said roll it, you motherfucker. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Cast. Thank you. That's what I want to do. I don't trust rolling this dice again. Not after it gave me a 1. Okay.
And to be fair, my dice have given me a 1 tonight too. They've also given me 3 nat 20s.
Nope, come on. There it goes. Thank you. Ooh. Can you add that
Jesus.
one? Oh my god, that's rude. Okay. 4, 9. No, don't delete!
It was 37.
37?
Could
Okay.
you see it?
Yeah.
How could you see that?
Because we're all in the campaign. We're all in the
Into game
campaign.
log, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay, 37 half, so that would be 30. So 13, so that is 18 damage.
Okay.
We'll take anything.
All right.
It's good.
And then
I got a big
how
hit
does
coming
everybody
up.
look around us? How's everybody's health?
I'm Gucci, man.
Good? Doing okay?
I'm eating these.
I'm fine.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and cast Fireball.
Hell yeah! Sorcerers are so broken in Cole campaigns.
That's not gonna pass. That's an 11.
No, damn.
Yes, sorcerers are
No,
broken.
he failed his saving throw.
So he
you're
takes
doing
full damage
Oh,
for the fireball.
that's
so
96.
9d6,
96.
29.
No,
So-
I said I
96.
rewatched the VOD. Where I said 38 damage on like a thing, and I was like, never mind, that's 3d8.
So how much damage was it?
29.
29. Okay. I don't have the D&D Beyond campaign up, so
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's not summarizing it for like it's not adding it together for me on the page, and it disappears so fast,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't
Okay.
do that fast.
okay. So that's your end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So at the start of this creature's turn, it starts to breathe heavily, and the Zorvale like blackness starts to come out, and black mist starts to surround it as well. Which Victor, you recognize as something that happens to Zorvale a lot, as its body is now coated, and you guys hear like almost like puncture noises as several spikes
Ugh.
just shoot out of its back and sides.
Sure.
And it is going to bonus action, Primal Rage. It is now
Rad.
raging, and it crits on an 18 or higher now on the dice, and it has brutal critical
Oh, God.
because you guys got it bloodied already.
Okay, good.
And now its turn. It is going to attack, and it is going to fire 4 projectile spikes as one of its attacks at Gluten.
90 feet in the air? Okay.
Yeah, it's a 100-foot range. So this is going to be four separate rolls to hit.
Okay.
First one is only it's a 26.
Miss.
Second one
I
is
cast shield.
second one is a 29.
Just hits.
Okay, I'll roll all 4.
Nope. Sorry. No, it does not.
Let me check something, because
Because I used the bard.
okay, well, we're gonna have to talk about some stuff after this, dude. If I'm being honest. So, fourth one.
It's gluten too broken.
That is a natural 20. If I can't hit you with a 29 when y'all are sub level 15, then yes.
Fair. That's not all the time, I should clarify.
I know, but still.
Okay. Fair enough.
That is a natural
20 will
20.
hit.
Yeah, so that is a crit and 1 hit. Or no, just a crit. So that is going to be 12, 10, 12. So that's 34 times 2, 68 piercing damage. And on top of that, 10,
If
10,
there's more damage, I'm down.
10 times 2, 20 necrotic. Never mind. Maybe you're not too rogue. I might have killed you already.
Health-wise, I'm fine. Yeah.
That's why you need the AC. My bad. Sorry, been a long day. My brain is not calculating right now. I'm thinking things. So gluten, that's the total damage from that attack. Are you down?
Okay. Gluten is down on Cornelius.
And then next attack.
You see the armor shatter and sort of fall off from above.
Second attack going at Bo.
Didn't
That's
he
a
already
D-
make 3 attacks?
No, that's 2 of his multi attack for the
That
spikes.
was his bonus. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's 2 attacks. So he gets a last attack. It's a bite.
Its mouth is opening?
No. Well, yeah, its mouth is opening, so you can Eldritch Blast. Okay, roll the
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. For all 3, right?
Yeah.
14 plus 8. 21?
To 22.
22. Natural 20. 28. 13 plus 8.
13 plus 8, 21. So all three hit.
Okay. 5. 22 points of damage straight down the gullet.
Including on the crit.
Do I double that?
Yeah, double. Yeah, you double damage on crits.
4.
So it's 8, so 22. Add
You also do,
26.
Yeah.
because of your armor, double charisma damage on Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Okay,
so
so
it's another 4.
22. So it's 26. That's 30.
There we go.
Now for the bite.
There you go. Yes.
All right. Ooh, got lucky. That's a 17 on the die, so it's not a crit. And that is a 27 to hit.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that does hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got plus 10 to hit. Actually, oh shit, I'm not doing math right. I forgot it's raging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's just additional damage, not to hit. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, hello?
That is going to... Oh, that's the wrong die again. Dang it. You guys tell I'm tired?
So yeah,
9. 9. That's 3 9s on 3d10 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 27 plus 10, or plus 13 damage because raging.
So 40?
40.
That's 40 piercing. And yeah, that's its turn. Action, a bonus action. This thing's built to just hurt. It doesn't do anything but hurt. It's a T-Rex.
Right.
All right, so with that, that is its turn. Its legendary actions and reaction are refreshed. Bo, you're up.
So, I've just been bit. I'm like, oh crap. I've been bit. I think the first thing he's going to do is Sorceress Burst. I know the range is 120 feet, but it's going to be just like a hand, like a flash bang, just like right to the face. This is going to be lightning damage.
Okay.
And then I cast with my innate, cast with advantage. That is a 29 on a natural 20.
Well, natural 20 auto hits, Caleb. Unless I say otherwise.
I get advantage, which is the only reason I got a 20 on that one. Okay, and then it's D8s here. I think these stack. So 4. So that's an 8. So 12. So I get 2 more. 12, 18. Okay, so 23 lightning damage.
Amen.
23?
Yes, 23 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then for my second attack, I'm going to... Cole, remind me how you do spells. Could I quicken spell to cast another spell, or do you do one per...
No.
Okay.
Ixion just did that. They fireball lightning bolted. I follow Baldur's Gate rules for sorcerers.
fair.
Okay, the reason I asked this is I am going to action surge. So could I technically cast a fireball and then 2 more spells? Okay, so...
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
no. One more spell because you don't get another bonus action. You quicken spelled already, so you did one spell.
Okay.
Then you have your action,
Two
and then you have
Yeah,
your...
sorry.
But instead of...
Melee.
And with action surge, it gives you another action. That doesn't switch either 2 attacks or another spell.
Right. Okay. So...
Wouldn't it
Oh, 'cause
be?
you're sorcerer.
Wouldn't it be fucking crazy if spells worked like attacks do on marshals? Like, oh, at level 5 you get 2 spells per action. That'd be insane.
Meteor swarm.
It's a 24 to hit with the fireball.
With a fireball. That's not to hit. That's a saving throw.
That's a saving throw, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. I was like, it's fireball. Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Never mind. I was looking...
He's just really good at aiming it.
I was like,
Oh,
whoa.
my bad.
Firebolt. Oh.
That is a 19 on the die, so that is a 21 save, so he'll take half from this.
Okay. And then
Maybe I do need to use a
Maybe
different
the
dice.
DC was 21.
that is my last.
No, it's not. If Ixian's isn't, then neither is Bo's.
Eight.
To be fair, the only pure caster at the table is Victor.
Glutens.
Yeah.
You're a half caster and a caster mixed together. That's a 3/4 caster.
Sure. so the blood hunter.
Yeah, I'm a blood hunter.
24 fire damage.
It's a half
guess
to
half to
12.
12,
Yep.
yep.
So you had still, and you action surge, so you have your second action.
Okay.
Would you like to attack twice with your sword or cast another spell?
You know, I think I'm gonna booming blade.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so it takes 1d8 thunder damage. Sorry. If they move out of the range, they take additional thunder damage.
Yeah.
So I am going to. Yeah.
At this level, they'll take 2d8 still.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay, cool. So essentially, it's like this, like lightning has gone like boom, 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 boom. Even like the fireball is kind of like lightning focus, and if it tries to move, it's gonna take damage. So essentially, I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. But yeah, and that will be my turn. I'm not gonna move, as to kind of stay. I am kind of still hovering.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to see if I like. Not like a real action economy type thing, but Bo's gonna be just kind of looking up to see if like he has to catch gluten or something. Like, okay.
Or go.
So
Man.
this, at the end of your turn, this T-Rex, it seems like it's in immense pain because of the Zorvale, and you see its flesh starting to rip at the jaw, and it splits into having like a bisecting and dissecting mouth.
Oh.
And from out within, 4 snakes just launch out. And
Thanks, part raptor.
this is its legendary action that costs 3. It's going to strike at you with all 4 snakes for 2 attacks, Bo.
At Bo?
After what just happened, yeah. So it's going to try to hit you for
You got
eight times. You know what? To be fair, let's say 4 of the snakes go for Pasha, because they're the only 2 people in range.
Yeah.
So first attack going up. This is a legendary action that takes 3 points. It will burn all of its legendary actions after this. So first attack coming at Bo is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
First attack coming at Pasha is a natural 20.
Cole, throw that dice out.
I'm gonna change dice after this.
Please.
Fair.
So this is going to be
Attack 2.
11 plus 8 plus 8, so that is 19 plus... Which you'll take neutral damage. You'll take normal damage from this because you're raging. You take half damage from piercing.
Okay.
So 11, 19 plus another 8. That's 27, so you take 27 points of piercing damage total. Now for the poison damage, since you're a zealot, you are not resistant to poison. You will take full crit damage for this. It's just a d6 doubled. And I got a 1, so that's 2 poison damage.
Oh.
Now for the next attack coming at Bo. Attack number 3. That's a 14 to hit. It misses.
It misses. I am gonna riposte. I would have done this first time, but I forgot. It missed. So now that I have my blade, I'm going to just swing at it.
Okay.
Yes!
As you should.
Fuck that guy up.
So 15 plus 9, 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Okay. And then that's going to be with the booming blade, the thunder damage. Okay, 16.
Okay.
Don't forget
Yeah,
another
16.
die because of riposte.
Oh, yes. So 16, 23.
Okay, got it. Fourth attack going at Pasha. That is only an 18 to hit, which I know does not hit Pasha with her 20 AC from being a barbarian.
Oh.
Thank God.
The attack number 5 going at Bo. That is a 25 to hit.
Does hit.
Oh no.
Okay, 5 plus
It
12.
wasn't a crit. Hey, it wasn't a
That's
crit.
17 plus 8 damage. That is 25 piercing and 3 poison. Attack number 6 coming at Pasha.
Oh heck.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh.
That is fuck. That is max damage. That is 32.
Halved?
That is 32 piercing, half to 16. So you take 16 piercing and 2 poison. So 18 total. Attack number 7 going at Bo.
Last one for Bo.
Oh, that's a d12. I rolled the wrong dice.
Do it anyway.
No,
Keep it,
you
keep
rolled
it.
the right one.
That-
No, you
that
rolled
is that is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
That's a 1 on the first die. And a 10 on the second. So 11 plus 8, that is 19 piercing. And 6 poison.
If you said this was like a snake,
Yeah.
right? Y'all are going to see Bo like this thunderous lightning, kind of magic going back and forth, and he is down. It's going to be just the.
And
very-
since you were downed in midair, you fall the 20, 30 feet, the 40 feet you were in the air to get near its head, and you auto-fail a death save.
Okay.
So you have 1 death save failure. Now the last attack going at Pasha
Come at me, bro.
is a 24 to hit.
Damn it.
10 plus 10, 20 plus 8, 28, half to 14. You take 14 piercing, Pasha, and 1 poison. And that is this creature's 3-point legendary action done, as these snakes are now a permanent part, as the T-Rex head just, shreds and falls and starts dissolving, turning this creature into some kind of weird monstrosity T-Rex Hydra. As the skulls of all these snakes are still like T-Rex looking skulls. And Victor, you hear in your head, she says, "Isn't it marvelous what this can create? Imagine what it could do to people. Or
We know
God,
this stuff.
or even gods." And
Can you stop it? Can you stop it the way you stop this?
this isn't me. Someone,
Can you kill it?
I think you can. And that's all she says. So next up, it is Victor's turn. Bo is on the ground. We'll stay for flavor, fail, and just as he fell, you see his leg, his calf bone just under his weight as he falls.
And we saw what happened to Gluten too.
And Gluten's drooped over, so the two people you guys have seen basically just being your guys' saviors more times than not in combat are both unconscious. One of them bleeding out from snake bites on the ground in front of you. It is your turn, Victor, and you can tell this thing it's getting desperate.
So is he. Hand on the blade. He's gonna take 6 damage. Does drop him below half health for that.
With that dropping below half health,
Come out and help me kill it then.
Victor's face,
I'm
pale.
out.
Victor's pale face turns whiter than Ixion's. His eyes turn to the same colors as Ixion's. His hair turns vibrant, flaming red. And he grows a set of wings out of his back. Flaming wings that are almost like bone. As Victor has been possessed by his patron. And she flies. She
You
flies.
have full control.
Yep. She flies up. And she slices. And I'm going to roll to hit on all 3 of these attacks now. The first one is a natural 20.
Hey, man.
And
Hey, keep those die right now. Keep those die out right now.
Oh, and this is just your little hint at what happens if she ever possesses you in a bad way, because this is 3d12 slashing damage.
What in the
Amen.
Jujutsu Kaisen ass?
4, 12, 4, so 20 plus 12, 32 times 2, that's 64. Yeah, she severs all the heads, and then you see Victor open his mouth, and he breathes out black flame that seems to be part of the Zor Veil, like, mist, and it cauterizes the snake, the stubs.
Oh, sick.
And
Alright,
the creature is dead. Victor flies down and stands above Bo, looking at him, circling. Victor leans down and gets very close to Victor, or gets very close to Bo, tilts his chin up, and she just goes... And this is in Victor's voice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It would be so easy to just take you now. But a deal's a deal. For now. And then Victor looks up at you, Ixion, and looks you dead in the eyes. And just smiles. And you see Victor's corners of his mouth tear. As she makes her smile bigger. And just says,
I'm Joker, baby.
Hello, little one. And then Victor returns to his normal look and just
And passes out.
Falls back unconscious
Yep.
next to Bo. So Bo, Victor, and Gluten are all at 0 hit points. Because whenever Victor does this, he loses all his hit points.
Yep.
Beginning on Gluten's turn, the necklace around his neck sort of pulses and stabilizes him. I have the remarkable recovery feat, which gets me 4 hit points.
Okay. So with that, we're going to go on our break. And when we come back, we'll get into roleplay stuff. So thank you all for watching. We will be back in a few moments. This was definitely the most intense combat encounter we've had. And that's saying something considering the sea serpent fight. So, for the people who've never played at my table, which is everyone but Doob, they're all kind of getting an idea for how my combat goes now. Doob already knew.
This was almost highest level, yeah.
So, we will be back momentarily, guys.
Do you think I built Gluten the way I did?
Welcome back, everybody. We have done a re-return, as it were, to things.
Hell.
Yeah.
Hell.
So we're gonna give you guys a second before we go into. Is it gonna play the same music? Oh no, there we go. So you guys get to chat a little amongst yourselves as you are healed. Bo did roll off screen his final death save, and he got a natural 20, so he's up with
More
1
fun.
HP.
More fun.
No, I counted. It was a natural 20.
So Bo, you wake up. You wake up, Bo, and you look over, and besides the insane pain in your leg, you see Victor doubled over on the ground next to you. His eyes are open, and they are white with no pupils right now.
Oh, sick.
Oh, you're right.
You're
Hey.
gonna see Bo kind of reach over and like shake him.
Give me a death save, Victor.
Are you okay?
Gluten's flying down at mock fucking Jesus.
Do you want me to say it out loud, or do you want me to DM you?
Say it out loud.
Okay, 5.
So Victor starts to he doesn't respond to you, Bo. As Gluten, you fly down and you see Bo's got a broken leg. And Victor
180.
Victor is non-responsive.
Lay on hands on Victor first. You get 10 points of healing. Just off the bat.
Yay. Thank you.
Hey, Ixion, can you
And as you say that, Gluten, you hear rustling in the trees around you as you see about 20 or 30 men who are about 2 heads taller than Gluten start surrounding all of you.
Hello, 1 second. Let us tend to our hurt, please, first, and then you can kidnap us. Jesus.
One of them steps forward, and it is a tall woman, just rippling with muscle. She's got a huge sword the size of gluten on her shoulder. And she just looks at your whole group up and down. And she recognizes...
Please.
She nods. She doesn't say anything, but she's keeping her eye on the group.
Grabs Bo's leg, and I'm going to dump a 5th level Cure Wounds into him.
I think Ixion is was in a little bit of shock for half a second, and then sees that gluten is okay, and is like, okay, I'm sorry. And so I think, let me see. So Bo, you're, so everyone is conscious again, right?
Yes.
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 I come. Yeah. I
Like
come back.
Austin's definitely kind of on
Okay.
the fence, so, like the defensive, and is kind of like just growling at the new group, and you kind of see her move in front of Victor and Bo protectively, because like she's still in the rage mode. So
Yeah.
Girl,
So
still raging.
this huge woman just walks up to you, Pasha, looks down at you, and she says, "You don't need to be angry, girl. We're going to help you."
you just hear her like just snuff at her, and just kind of
Hell
like
yeah.
just kind of holds her gaze, but you see her shoulders visibly like kind of relax a little, but she's still kind of coming down.
She looks down at you and smiles. She goes, "I like this one." And then she whistles, and you guys see the wolf, Yasha, run back up, trotting.
Oh,
And
hi, buddy.
she leans down, and she, like, looks the wolf in the eyes, and the wolf, like, gestures to Gluten and nods.
I'll re-up Speak with Animals.
And she looks at you, Gluten, and your group, and she starts speaking in the Kolsar tongue, which you do understand, Gluten, of get them on the carts, take them back to Titan, take them back to Pranafal. It's like, make sure that they get healing. And then she looks at your group,
What?
and she looks at Bo specifically. My father would like a word, Captain Capri. King Koragar Dragavar.
I believe it is Commander now. Bo would
Yes.
sarcastically respond, "I believe it's Commander now."
The positions of Eredillan dogs do not matter to me. My father wants to talk to you. My father will talk to you. Or you die. Those are your two options.
We'll go with you.
I'm surprised he could string together a sentence.
Are you
He looks down at you and she just goes, "My father is smarter than any thought that's ever lit." And she taps you on the forehead. Your tiny little
delicate.
head.
Princess?
Ixion is going to immediately step up and be like, I'm sorry, we keep our hands to ourselves where I'm from.
Sounds boring.
We don't here. Princess Astrid, hi, gluten-free.
Oh, God.
My grandmother
She just...
is the baker.
We've met, little Gluten. You followed me around for a week fucking straight when you were a boy.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would remember me.
That was only 20 years ago. That wasn't that long.
That's fair enough.
For those, and for that,
How are you?
Fine. And for those of you for Victor and Pasha who would have no fucking clue how long Kolsar live, that sentence, only 20 years ago is that was not very long.
Yeah.
And all of these, and you guys notice that it's not just men with this party, there's a lot of women as well, and even some younger looking people who are shorter, and by shorter that means they're 6'8", and they are just a hunting band. And she goes, "You don't want to be hurt. My father just wants a word as to why men who look exactly like you have been seen killing our wolves."
Gluten will point back in the direction of the cave. There's a lot of evidence back there.
She looks back at the largest man in the group and she just goes, Vakarkoras, as this huge 9-foot tall man. He pets what looks like a bear at first, till you realize it's his dire wolf. That is the size of a Kodiak bear, but a little bigger actually. So he just takes it and they start walking over there. My brother will look into what you say. You lot are coming with us. You're not prisoners. You're guests.
We're not being arrested, but you'd really like us to not leave.
And she because the handle of her sword is as long as her arm. She's just like gently just doing kind of like a drumming motion on the pommel. She's got a smile and she's like, I don't need to swing this today. I would like to, but hopefully against something bigger than you. So, we can be
If you had
peaceful.
shown up, sorry, you're a princess.
You did good work.
I didn't do shit. I tried.
I wasn't talking to you. As she looks straight at Victor.
Ah.
There's quite a little ability there.
Yeah.
What happened?
it's,
It seems like your group has a lot to talk about. As they pull up, being pulled by huge, not scaled, but tough-hided creatures with 2 horns, one sticking out of the nose, one out of the forehead, called rontos. They're called rontos, and they are super rhinos. There's a huge cart being pulled, and she just nods, and it's large enough for all of you. She's like, "You'll be alone in there. Let's talk amongst yourselves. Should take us a good 8 hours to get back home." As she lets out a whistle. All of the Kolsar let out a whistle, and a herd of dire wolves runs up to each member of the Kolsar, and they all mount them.
that's so sick.
Can I lean down to Yasha and go, "Hey, you okay? Did your cub okay? Everything
Yes,
we all good?
yes, cub,
Okay.
cub and wagon.
May I pet you?"
Yes, gluten friend.
Scratch. I knew bringing an animal back to life would help.
Yeah, because you guys would have still if you hadn't done that, you guys still would have had to navigate the forest after the T-Rex fight, brutally injured. But because you saved Yasha, she went and got someone. So, you guys see the crown princess. She gets on her direwolf, which is not as large as her brother's, but it is much more regal looking. It's a snow direwolf. It's pale white with flecks of black stripes going through its fur, and a red diamond on its forehead in its fur.
Sick.
And she just looks and waits for you all to get in the cart. And you guys are now all on foot except for Gluten. And surrounded
Gluten
by
would have hopped off Cornelius.
yeah, just surrounded by these people riding wolves the size of bears.
Yeah.
Sick.
And you guys
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much of a choice but to get in. So.
and you guys do see Prince Ivar walking back with literally 8 bodies just on his shoulder.
Sick.
And he's just carrying
Can
them.
you tie them together?
He's just holding them.
Oh, just
Yeah.
Like a bouquet.
Kind of.
Oh!
a body.
What a lovely wedding!
Okay.
And now, you guys, even though you haven't talked to him, you guys have gotten a glimpse of Book 2's protagonist.
Yeah, exactly.
As Ivar
It
gets
is
up.
Astrid, right?
It is Astrid and her younger brother Ivar who have come to your rescue. Ivar, who are both very well. Ivar's not romanceable because he's got a loving wife at home, but Astrid is. So they hop on their wolves away for you guys. Do you guys just go in the cart willingly?
Gluten does.
I mean, yeah. What else are we gonna do?
Tasha's gonna follow. And now she's having probably a splitting headache now.
Yeah.
so-
Same.
Okay.
Twins.
Gluten will kind of want to saddle up beside Victor and just like brushes his hand against Victor's shoulder, dropping another cure wounds into you.
You don't have to do that.
I kind of do. This could go bad still. You heal 27 hit points.
Sick, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, me, the player, really appreciates that. Thank you. Yeah, Victor's not looking at anybody. Yeah, he still doesn't look great. Still pretty bloodied and stuff, but he's not looking.
Astrid's eyes are locked on Victor this entire time.
Great. And you know what? The best part is, I don't even have a cloak to hide under anymore.
Nope.
And she waits for you all.
Just say that.
Bo, Ixie, and do you guys also get on the cart?
Caleb.
Caleb, this is the same passage.
Caleb's about the gummy berry.
Let's do round
Fireball.
2.
No.
How many of them are there?
Bo would do the thing where it's like, because he's hurt, he would kind of limp and like look back as if to be like, okay, I'm not going to do it, but then do the begrudging. And then he would kind of put a hand like up as to whoever is closest to the end of the cart.
You hear Astrid
Probably
say,
Gluten would.
Astrid does say, "Good boy," as she starts walking away on her horse. She is like, she can tell that every word she says gets under Bo's skin a little, so she's just doing it on purpose at this point to try to egg him on. It's a warrior culture. They're gonna do that. So they close the gates of the carriage behind you, and you guys do see that there is a little dire wolf pup just like playing with a ball. He looks up and at first he just goes, but then he sees Gluten and goes and runs up to Gluten, gets all excited.
I brought you back to life.
There's also food in here as well as health potions that they were honest with you. They're gonna feed you and help you guys heal. But you don't need to like take stock of the health potions because we're gonna say that's how you guys get a long rest is through the potions, and you guys can level up. Because you guys just fought a boss and won. But but we're not gonna have combat for the rest of the session, so we can just play that.
Yeah.
Unless you guys do something stupid.
Speaking of,
Oh
What are you speaking of?
So,
I call her a
It's
bitch.
fireball.
so here's the thing.
I cast fireball.
Well, you know what she'd say to that? And she'd be like, to you? You're like, you're a bitch. To you? Yes. I love role-playing Astrid. She's so fun. She's such a fun character. I feel like her and Pasha are going to get along once they calm down.
Probably.
But, so, with y'all in the carriage, what's the seating arrangement looking like right now? Who's sitting by who?
Possibly farthest corner possible against the wall in the back. I know
think
it's a small
Gluten would have
thing,
tried to sit next to Victor.
Yeah, you can.
Tasha's probably
I don't have a lot
close
of
to them
choice.
because she followed both Gluten and Victor.
So I just imagine Victor like goes to the corner to like hide by himself, and then Gluten and Pasha both just sit right next to him.
Hey Vic, you doing okay, bud?
Yeah, she's just like holding her head, like, ugh.
And as
you doing okay? Do you need healing?
As Gluten says,
Gluten's
you doing
kind
okay? Victor in your mind, she
Downward.
hears, she goes, better than okay. That was fun.
Gross.
You're and it's gonna get worse. You are a fun toy to play with. Yep, I knew it was bad. I hated saying it, but it's what she would say.
I'm good. Just a lot. It was a lot. Everyone, Bo, your leg.
The leg is the least of my worries.
Okay.
Okay.
Tasha rolled insight
Oh, you ready?
work.
Just do it, but don't warn me.
And then I'm gonna pump a third level cure wounds into you. He wasn't gonna.
That was kind of perfect, though.
Just don't warn me. That's good.
there would be just a not in like a arcane like actual action, but just like a surge of like just sorceress like
You heal 6.
While we're doing the healing, Ixion, what is going on in that head of yours?
Oh my god, what is
Don't
it?
look at
21.
I know,
36.
right? Yeah. So I think that like Ixion is kind of like a space cadet right now. There's a lot. And so I think that Ixion is really concerned about Victor right now. And that's where they're headed. But I think first what they're gonna do is that they're gonna check on Bo and Gluten. Because like they just watched everyone just like hit the deck. And they're not used to this. Which is ironic. But yeah. So I think what's on the table near like Gluten and Bo, like what food and drink, like what's something to make them feel better.
Gluten pulls out a
There
full
is
pie.
there is so much meat and cheese on this table.
Okay.
So much meat and cheese, as well as huge jugs of mead that look normal sized for Kolsar, but for you guys, it's like a 2-gallon pitcher.
Gosh.
Which
Yeah, so I think that like Ixion is going to they're like, what do I do with broken humans? I don't know what. Wait, no, they're not humans. They're.
Actually, do you want a drink?
I am going to say no. I don't want to float
Okay.
today. But thank you. But I've heard that
Doesn't
cheese
happen
is
with
so good for things. And so I think that they're gonna collect cheese and they're going to like hand like some like not on a plate, just from their hands, like into Gluten's hands and be like, you did really good.
I know.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna,
then I think that like
Thank
it's
you.
like I think they'll turn to Bo and I think they're going to hand like more cheese and be like, does your leg hurt a lot?
it's strange. I hardly felt it.
I'm that good.
I know.
quick aside, Pasha, whenever Gluten says, "Do you want a drink?" Every fiber of your being, Pasha, because you're a barbarian now, and I'm having fun with this. Your eyes are glued to that mead. You're like,
It smells so different now.
Pasha, you were so strong, by the way. Holy shit.
it's also
You were so-
this is also dragon honey mead, which is a special brew from Cranafall. So it is
Dragon bees.
It is made, well, it's actually made with essence of crystallized frost dragon breath.
Hell yeah.
She's probably just impulsively going to like just be eyeing it and then go to the 2-gallon pitcher and just be like, 1 second, and just.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you guys watch Pasha just, and she drinks the whole thing. I'm going to need a con save at advantage, Pasha.
Oh, thank
Listen, one of the most fun things someone can do is play a barbarian at my table. 18? Oh, you're a little tip. You're or
13.
13?
God.
You're not ham. Did you roll with advantage? Roll 2d20s and you take the higher one, and add your Constitution save.
Oh, and 20. Okay. 20.
Yeah, you're a little tipsy, like a little. You finish it, and it's just like a. But so act how you think Tapasha would act tipsy, listening to all this. So you see Ixion handing cheese to everybody.
Okay. What did I miss while I was out?
I don't know, but can I have some of your cheese? Why can I have cheese?
You
Well,
have
I would
cheese.
like to-
Jesus. Jesus
I can get
Christ.
you cheese.
And some of that meat too.
Yeah.
Gosh, that looks really. I'm just.
So I think Ixion is
Oh,
just gonna
she's
just
got
start
the
And-
doing that.
cheese.
Like I
and
think
this is-
Ixion's gonna start like just shoveling that way.
But also, you guys see when Pasha opens her mouth, she has multiple sets of canines now on the top and bottom.
Mouse?
No, like just like two more
Oh, gotcha.
canines, like as being a Draken, and she's able to slightly unhinge her jaw to eat.
Say.
Doesn't harm her. Doesn't harm her at all. It's just a quick. It's like TMJ, a quick pop and it opens.
Yeah.
She can just eat all the
And that just
food.
makes it even worse because it's like you know how you're just like doing like eating like a tray of just a charcuterie board and just kind of like just munching.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even realize how big or full her cheeks are getting, and she's like, "Oh, this is totally normal." And be like, "One second. Oh, what, would you like some of that? I'm sorry, I'm eating too much. Or I mean,
Eat. You
don't.
just fucking... That was a big guy.
You worked really hard.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
that's why I'm so hungry. I mean,
Tanked 100.
Probably, you just killed a fuck.
You tanked 130 HP.
Yeah, I was...
Halved most of it, but still. Barbarians. So Ixion, as you're doing this, Victor is being more reclusive than normal in the corner. And that image, I'm going to say, Ixion, is flashing in your mind of Victor looking almost identical to her for a brief moment. And the healing magic has healed Victor's mouth. There's no scars. But there is still... And along with the white streak in Victor's hair, the tips of Victor's hair are now orange.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
you got frosted
Victor
tips.
Cheese. When did you dye your hair?
Huh?
Your hair.
It's too short. He can't see the tips of his
Gluten to hold up a mirror.
hair. Eh?
I mean, nice touch. I mean,
Do you want me to cut it off?
Oh, yes. Please.
Gluten will
wait.
draw out a dagger and just...
Uh,
As you cut, the tips that wear turn orange as well.
you son of a
He doesn't do it all. If he starts to...
Yeah.
Oh,
No escape for you, Victor!
Fine. It's fine. Just leave it.
I
Um,
told you
you
to
get some
wait.
bleach.
Sorry. I don't know. It,
What kind of hair shampoo did you use? Like,
But the question
Has
stands...
shampoo been invented yet?
So there is... But with the gluten's question, what happened while I was out, Bo would probably have the same question. Ixion, the only two people who can relay this right now would be Victor and you, because Pasha's too drunk.
and Victor doesn't even fully know.
So Ixion, gluten's question hangs in the air. It's like as if time slows
he's
for a
not
second as you hear gluten like over and over. So what happened while I was out?
I think that Ixion's gonna cast shield. Like as they kind of walk closer to Victor, Ixion is going to look Victor square in the eyes, and is going to send message.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah.
It does. She wants to see what Ixion has to say.
Damn.
Is she gone?
Before Victor can respond, Ixion, you hear in your mind, but it sounds like a whisper behind your ear. Never.
So Ixion immediately jumps, and like their arm like flares like white and purple. Like it's just like their inner like light elf energy just like coming to the surface. They take a breath and they're gonna look at Victor and say to Victor, like looking at Victor, they're gonna say, Victor saved us.
Thanks, Vic. What was the reactionary shit?
And Victor, you did hear what she said, but Victor, you saw her standing behind Ixion
Yep. Yep.
when it was said. Ixion, you did not. No one else did either.
Yeah.
Wow, Ixion, that light was. Do it again.
Maybe don't.
Sometimes light tempts things from the darkness that we don't really want in here right now.
Okay. You want more cheese? She holds up a piece. Cheese.
I will still pan to Bo real quick. Bo, after everything that's just happened, like, you obviously didn't see what happened with Victor, so that's not probably even a blip on your radar. But you keep thinking about everything you've heard about High King Koragar. You've heard that he actually constantly bashes heads with your rival's father. And that he's on speaking terms with the Sarathir. But that he is an incredibly harsh and stubborn man. So you'll have to play this carefully to not aggravate him.
Off to a great start.
And you also know that his surname, that his, moniker is Titan's Bane, as he's the only person known alive to have fought a Titan dragon and lived.
Well, I
I can
mean,
take him.
Oh, Fenric can't take him.
I know.
Kylan can't take him, dude.
I know. I know.
Kylan and Aurelia together could.
I
Sorry.
disagree.
I think the
Really
combination of Bo coming back from this, 6 to 10 seconds of.
Oh, I forgot. While you were out, you didn't see a light or a dark. You just saw Mikhail with his claw in your chest, pulling your soul out. And then when you snapped to, he was gone.
Sick.
Your failed death saves were him taking what is owed to him in his mind.
Sure. Then whoever is closest to Bo would just see a single piece of sulfur that he's doing, the little fidgeting like coin twirl between his fingers. I'm doing this, flavoring this because of the spell that just. But Mode of Hell.
Oh.
But yeah, so Bo is very much not here.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking about, heartstrings and whatnot. It appears
Okay,
what's
so-
odd on him.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, apparently this is not the same party I had my disagreement with, so maybe I should back off. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, they did kind of arrest you. We're not under arrest.
Go Gluten, what you know about how politics works up here is the clans all technically control their own territory. And on a technical level, they do all answer to Koragar, but he doesn't micromanage. That makes sense. He lets them do what they're going to do unless they step on too many toes.
Yeah.
So,
Vic,
go ahead.
do you know where that stuff comes from?
Which stuff?
The Zorvale. I've seen you absorb it. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good.
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Do I
He's done.
do I
Yeah,
believe him?
You can. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll persuasion, Victor.
Yeah. Because he's telling the truth.
It's not that if you're telling the truth or not, it's that if you can convince Gluten.
Wins.
Or rather convince yourself.
Since Pasha's an
23.
earshot,
23?
24.
but at a disadvantage.
So, yeah, you can too. So, Victor, you're convinced that you are fine, and you keep telling yourself, I'm fine.
Good.
But when Gluten looks at you, there's a little bit of doubt in the back of your mind. Like, am I?
I don't know where it comes from. I don't know where I got it. I just had a really bad day, woke up with it. And I've had it ever since. So that's it.
Am I allowed to ask about the bad day, or would you rather keep that private?
Family died.
Oh,
Bo,
Fuck,
you
man.
you hear that and that snaps you to attention. Victor's talking about the death of his family, which you know in like every detail about, with the exception of who caused it.
that almost happened to me too. So my house started burning down in the middle of the night once. I got everyone out though. We were okay.
Good. So yeah, that's sad. I wish I knew more.
It's a real
What'd
bad
you
day.
I'm good now. For the most part.
Yeah.
That
You saved us.
very briefly glances at Ixion and then back to Gluten.
Yeah, Ixion subtitles are on. Not saying anything. Like, absolutely, the look on their faces, like, you're full of shit.
Ixion, can you actually can you give me a raw d20 roll?
What the fuck?
Raw.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Because I have I have an idea, and I'm gonna let your dice decide if I do it.
No.
That's pretty. Hey, it's in the
Another
middle.
fucking-
It's a middle.
Huh? 9?
Literally the middle.
10.
10.
10? When you look at Victor, you just see Victor at first, like nothing. But when Victor and you make eye contact, you see her hovering behind him. And this will now happen every time you and Victor make eye contact.
That's awful.
Until I say otherwise.
Oh my god.
We gotta get my man sunglasses.
Okay, that's get weird.
Put
okay,
your
so
glass.
what happened-
Just sing the Berserk theme song. Put your glasses on. Nothing will be wrong. Which is this is such.
I'm so sorry, friends. So Ixion's going to cast Misty Step and is going to go up. And is
shit,
going
okay.
to and is going to be looking down, and just like almost like we have dramatic lighting over the top right. So like shadows over the eyes. Looking at Victor and is going to out of nowhere. Is gonna look at Victor and be like, "Get the fuck out of here! You don't belong here. Go back where you came from."
Wow. Okay.
And at this point, she is gone. So because you only see her when you lock eyes with Victor. Victor, from your perspective, it feels like Ixine is yelling this at you.
Immediate hurt and shock, and then acceptance, like one after the other.
Okay, can Ixion see this? Like, is it clear?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it'll be clear to literally even Tipsy Pasha.
Okay. All right. So Ixion,
Can
like falls
Pasha
from-
can Pasha roll for crying?
She got 20. Yeah, she's crying. Like, can you please stop fighting?
So I think like, oh wait, what'd you roll? Sorry.
20. Yeah, she's crying.
Oh no. Okay, so Ixion's gonna like fall, like from like not like fall and like hit the deck, but like immediately is going to shrink and is going to run over to Victor. And the problem is that the thing is that like Ixion is trying to find his eyes. And so the thing is that
Immediately
like
looking away from you, looking down,
I think-
like
Good.
not leave.
Good.
Is trying to stand up to try and do what she asked is leave.
Okay. Yeah, no, Ixion's going to be like, not you. Not you. I can see her. She's with you always. Like she's with you.
I know,
Not-
I know, I know.
You can't keep you can't you
I know. It is her and me. And there is no separating that. You can't. I can't. That's the way it is. So either accept that, or let me walk. Because I can't. I've heard everything. I've heard monster, I've heard cursed. I've told it to myself. I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm sorry. I understand. I understand.
You're not a monster.
Ixion. Understand, I would be worse without her.
Bo, I need an intelligence check.
That link is clear.
Oof, not great.
Or history, your preference.
Ooh. Okay. Intelligence. Let's say an 8.
I'll give you advantage. I really want you to pass this, but I'm going to let the dice decide.
Could we say when I re-broke his leg that I inspired him?
No.
Okay.
19.
19?
Okay.
As you hear Victor talking, and I'll ask this first. Do you want to hide? Is Bo going to be hiding his facial expression as he makes realization here?
See, normally I would say yes, but I think in this moment, Bo is probably not completely, like, stoic, right, with everything that just happened. So it's probably one of those things where he was, like, totally tuned out listening, and then when Victor said that, there was just a moment of, like...
There was always one thing that was off in the reports about Victor's father and family death, and that's the one thing. It's like, what caused the explosion? What caused it? They could never find a cause. And there was like it wasn't even like a scourge, like scattered wasteland. It was as if the only thing that happened is somebody died. A bunch of people died. The land was untouched. And you put 2 and 2 together and you realize Victor exploded with the Zorvale. And it completely eradicated his family.
Does Bo see the extra visage behind
No.
Victor? No.
Only Ixion does.
Can he see it through Ixion's mind?
I will roll for that. No.
It's only a secret.
I know, right?
I'll be your daddy.
Pasha and Gluten are like the only 2 of this party who have like no secrets.
Gluten?
Ain't that crazy?
Well, actually,
That's not
Pasha
true. She has
does.
a
Pasha has a secret now.
She absolutely does.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gluten's the only one with no secrets.
But yeah.
I don't have any secrets.
So
Yeah, Victor's still standing and is honestly just waiting for Ixion to stand aside so he can get out.
Can I ask who her is? Sorry, go ahead, Pasha.
I guess if Gluten goes ahead and starts with that, Pasha, again, at this point, there's nothing subtle about it. She's teary and red-faced and everything, but she's just kind of a different anger starting to come up, and she gets up and gets in front of Victor, between Ixion and them, and just kind of like, enough. I'm sick and tired of this. As humans, we have to adapt. We try to figure out how to survive in this world, and whatever it may be, whatever this is, you have to understand, not everybody had a choice. We're here. We're friends. Stop this. Both of you. And she looks at Victor, too.
I can't tell you, Gluten. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm assuming it. Can I say the thing that we talked about my glowy eyes?
Sure.
Was that the fiend? Is her the fiendish energy? Okay. So we're dealing with the demon. Ixion, can you say who her is? It's okay if you don't want to. We can drop this subject. But I would really love some context for anything going on. Ever.
Go ahead.
Victor, do you want me to share?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Can't come from me. Has to come from somebody.
Thank you, Pasha.
Oh, method actor.
Oh, I love it. I did that on an accident. So I think Ixion's gonna look at Pasha, and is going to say, Victor's innocent in this. Victor's a victim. The difference is that he did a much better job with actually no, at some point you have to stop punishing yourself for things that you have no control over. That's the last I'm
There's
going
no
to say
such
on
thing as
that.
a perfect victim.
But this is not your fault, and this is how I know. My aunt,
Like the bug?
no, my family, somehow has tied herself to Victor. Zorvale comes from where I am from. It comes from the Shining Realm. It exists because I don't even know if I made this decision anymore. I don't have any idea how much control I had either. I made a decision. I did what I...
Slight. It was created by the shattering of light, but it exists in the chasm. But
and
that,
this is how Ixion understands it.
Mhm.
And so Ixion doesn't get it at all because they're like, and so I think that they're going to look at everybody and say, I broke it. I broke
What?
the light. I broke the
Ixion.
light in the Shining Realm. And I thought because it felt uneven, it was unbalanced. There was so much where I was from, but no one could leave. And if you left, you couldn't come back. And I knew that there were other realms, and I thought that if I broke it, it could be shared. But I didn't. They killed everyone.
Who did?
You were supposed to be immortal. You were never supposed to be able to die. But I broke it. And so I have been trying to fix that mistake for years. And I had not seen anyone like me until I met Bo. But I went back home. And it's not home. And so everything is broken. And it's my fault. But maybe it's not my fault. But I don't know whose fault it is. And she has answers for me, but I'm afraid of what it would cost and who else it would cost. And it's been so long that I can't remember.
Are you saying you invented time?
I didn't invent time. But I
Wow.
did invent your ability to end. Wasn't supposed to be this way.
Well,
Death isn't the worst thing in the world.
and we got to meet you. And even if it had to be like this, and I mean, we all make mistakes and things happen, but I don't blame you for anything.
Because of you, parents got to watch their children grow up. They got to grow old. Growing old seems great. My grandma loves it. I don't want to be immortal. That sounds like it would fucking suck. No offense.
Gluten.
Yeah, it kind of would be a little boring. Maybe.
She's your
But
family.
regardless,
She's my family. That's why I knew who she was.
Oh boy.
She was cast out from the Shining Realm. And I know that you can hear me. And you are not going to take this one. You hear me? And you are going to stay away from Bo.
And she pops into Victor's head. Oh no, taking people's what their father does, not me. But that's only for Victor. The only monster in here is the one accusing me. And then aloud to where everyone can hear, you guys all hear a voice just say, Darkbringer.
Ixion bursts into tears. And falls to the ground.
Asha kind of just immediately says, it's okay.
Bo would
What was that?
almost cast Calm Emotions. Like you would see the spell, but then he would stop and just let you feel it and just put a hand on your shoulder.
Bloom's gonna look back to Victor. You're not alone in this. I know it might feel like it, because you're the only one who can hear her most of the time. I'm assuming she's been talking to you, and that's why you ignore some of our messages sometimes and stuff like that. You're not alone in this.
I know.
And they all
That's the
heard.
problem.
Is that what scares you?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. You care about us now that... I saw you smiling at the beach.
Yes.
Gloon's gonna look like directly into Victor's eyes. I'm gonna talk to her for a second. Hi, would love to know your name. You seem like a bitch. Hello?
Can we hear this out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Gloon says that out loud.
Oh God. Okay.
But that was my question. Did they hear that little snippet from her?
Pretty
Like,
sure, yeah.
Darkbringer, yeah. Okay, so
Just Darkbringer.
do a
That's what they call
little roll for gluten. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I think that like
You don't get in.
is
Oh,
to, like,
you don't get an answer, gluten. But you see an image of your family home burning and Victor standing outside.
You son of a bitch.
Ooh. He didn't like that.
I'm assuming I don't know that that just happened.
You do not.
Sick. What's Ixion doing?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, yeah.
Victor's
Ixion
Icarus is like changing something cool.
Yeah, Ixion, what's up?
Yeah, no,
That's not her
Ixion's
name.
gonna like hold on to Bo and Pasha, like almost like soccer mom cling. And it's going to be like gluten. No. No, this is not don't
Fair.
we don't talk to angry immortals. Please. Well,
I talk to gods all the time.
I see what I said there. Don't touch that one. I don't.
Okay.
Definitely don't call her a bitch.
Agreed.
Which
don't do
she
it.
is, but no comment.
Like this is the thing that goes bump in the night for Ixion.
If you make her mad,
Victor did.
I'm
That
the
didn't
one
hurt
that
you,
gets
did it?
hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
yet.
Fuck.
Not yet, but it might.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind for the future. I'm sorry. Can I know her name, Ixion?
Let me
Angel's
just.
the only one who can say it.
Yeah,
I can't.
You know what? No, actually, I know that Ixion wouldn't give her name.
That's okay.
Gluten, I will answer almost any question that you ask of me,
Got it.
but names have immense power. And I worry that if it passes your lips, it somehow I don't know how she has a hold of Victor, because I can't do what she's doing. I am not capable of this. I don't know what she's become.
I gave her
Okay.
permission. That's how.
For what? Oh,
Latch on to
okay.
me.
Wow.
She's the reason
Sometimes
I'm
there
not
are
dead.
choices,
She's the reason
and then
I'm
there
not
are
changing.
choices.
She's the reason I haven't ended the world.
Can I give you a hug?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Okay. No, dude. Fucking...
Pasha looks at Ixion.
Archdemon? Sorry.
Is there a way to stop this? Can we help you fix this?
I think I might know someone. Gluten. The giantess. She said we're going to see Koragar, right?
Astrid, yes. She is royalty. Maybe we should be addressing her with a little bit more respect, you guys.
Gluten. Victor, I don't know a lot about all this light elf shit and death and destruction and all that, but there are some in the Serathir that might be able to help you. I have some connections, and I understand. And Victor, he's not really looking at you while he says this, but when he says this part, he's like, I understand that some deals come unwilling. And then he's going to again look away. I asked earlier, days ago, if I could trust you, and I understand that that is fickle. Not simple to say, to answer, to even hold yourself
Complicated, yes.
Complicated, yes. But as long as you don't explode in the meantime, I think we could do something here. But can you say what she wants from you? Is there something I could do?
Victor, that question hits you, and time slows down. Not even like your perception slows, everything actually does. And you hear her like, you remember what I said? If I get him, I free you. If I get him, you're not cursed anymore. You can live as you wish, or curl up and die. I don't care.
For heightened agony and irony, Victor, you're going to see Bo holding the blade back out to you.
What you can do for
You
me,
angsty fuck.
you could all do for me. Stay away.
I don't know if I can do that.
Happen.
Just from here on, keep a
Okay.
distance, a healthy distance, please.
Okay.
Not quite. We're friends, and we stick together regardless. I understand that you're scared. I mean, we all have things we're scared of. I mean, look at me. I'm freaking.
I don't.
I mean,
Pasha, there is nothing about you that I'm scared of.
and I can say the same about you. And Ixion, and Bo, and Gluten. You guys have been here with me through so much. You can't just walk away now. And you can't expect us to walk away from you just because some bitch is, just kind of, yeah.
Heroism on Pasha really quick. Just...
We're in this together. Period.
Protection from good and evil, I meant.
I hurt anyone in this carriage.
You won't. I trust you.
Hypothetical, though. What were you going to say?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
You
I don't-
won't. I was just curious. I know I seem like I'm treating this like a big old joke, but I am genuinely worried for you, and you are a good friend. I might need to ask you a question about something that you showed me in private later, but I'm not mad.
And quick question. Bo, did you give back your sword?
He's holding it out, right?
Yeah.
Please hold me.
Yeah.
Tasha
Yeah.
gestures at Bo. Like, see, look at Bo. Even he's warming up. And that says a lot.
It's not a warm gesture.
Is he still extending it out, or did he take it back at this point?
No, he's still.
Victor's looking. He's gonna look at Pasha and then Gluten. Linger on Ixion and try to get a vibe on Ixion if they are sharing the same sentiment of we are in this together now, or if they are kind of in his boat of maybe some of our problems should stay just our problems.
How do I explain what Ixion is thinking?
Should I do an insight check and we go from there?
Go ahead and do an inside check. Yeah.
Okay, sick. My
We're in
insight's
this
pretty high.
together, Victor. Inspiration. Add a D10.
Oh, fuck.
Cue the High School Musical dancing.
We're all in this together.
26.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna do. Dang, yeah, that's so high. Okay,
What? The Warlock Blood Hunter being good at things like this? What?
That's right.
I know, right? Okay,
Did you get advantage
yeah.
on
I do.
So here's the. Oh man. Okay. So Ixion is gonna look at Victor and is going to say, we're not leaving. We're going to see this through to the end. But what Victor is going to pick up from Ixion is that Ixion will probably do something stupid to, like, Ixion's got something tucked in their back pocket that if she tries something that's going to take out Victor, because Ixion understands how Zorville works, even though they don't understand where it came from or whatever else. They've
Right.
seen the after effects, and so they've already been working on something. Because they're supposed
Okay.
to... Yep,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Seeing that, yeah. Seeing that from them, coupled with the inspiring speech from Gluten Pasha, he will take the blade from Bo. And put it back where he had put it originally, like at his side. All right.
Symbolically, I understand what we're doing here. We did just get attacked by a big T-Rex, and I do think it would be good for Bo to have his sword.
I don't know who would pick up on this, but at this point, I think Bo is hoping that by Victor having his blade, whatever it is that Auntie, whatever,
Bitch.
is doing,
Alovar.
whatever she's doing, Bo's blade is the one piece of equipment he had before and after his encounter with Mikhail. So he's kind of doing it as maybe a, if you go boom, maybe he can use his like chronomancy to either lock you in or to take you out of that moment in time.
Sick!
Oh my
Sick!
god, that's so good.
Yep.
Oh my god,
so
that's so
sick!
good. Oh, yeah.
I think Ixion should be the one to pick up on that, personally.
Yeah, I was
On a
like, can
personal level.
Ixion see this in your mind?
You
Well,
know what? I'm
yeah,
gonna
there's
I'm gonna give that for free. Ixion gets to see that for free.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think that Ixion is going to turn and look at Bo, and down the line is going to say, so we're just going to play with fire until it burns.
Yeah.
You would hear in your head, Ixion, well, it seems as though you were the one to discover fire, so...
He just called you
Ixion
old.
Like, Ixion is
Yo,
going
you
to-
old!
I know, right? And is going to
You
like,
are
be
a
like,
cave person.
Bitch, you old.
I don't know.
Bo's autistic ass did not pick up on that at all.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even an old thing, and it like that's the first level. The second level, it could be like perceived as like a pickup line type of deal. It's not that either, but it's more of speaking to the fact that this like Zorvale or whatever is like,
Yeah.
the darkness that like it's like the first bad, right?
Hey,
in the
Yeah.
you
world.
discover fire because you are hot.
And then Ixion, it's like, did you discover fire? And she's like, and they're just like, no, I created the worst evil that's ever perpetuated the world, second only to Harrimore himself.
Yeah.
Literally,
Hey, we got him. Too.
literally the only thing that could be comparable in like destructive force to the Zorvale is Harrimore. So,
Yeah.
maybe
Well, we don't have to deal with him.
yeah, and totally not the realm serpent who slithers through the chasm where the Zorvale lives. He totally hasn't been corrupted by the Zorvale.
Eating it all, yeah.
Oh.
I love the realization on everyone's face as I say that out loud of like, oh, I forgot about that lore bit. And Fenrir, yeah.
Ixion, you
You're
would have
Kyler.
seen like Bo's kind of like bullet points as he's kind of connecting dots and that sort of thing. And like the last two kind of thoughts or visions or just kind of like quick images would be one of like Victor surrounded by his dead family. And then in the aftermath of that, just that image of, and if this is more of like if Cole allows sort of thing, but like comparing the look of her to the eyes that Mikhail presented to Bo. So like it's like a comparison of the two. And basically Bo being like, well, if you can't beat him, join him. And which of these world breakers is more of a threat?
Which one of these
Maybe
two
they'll take
monsters
each
that
other
you
out.
created? do you wanna
Oh
say?
shit!
Well, to be fair, Ixion didn't create one of them. One of them was one of the original Light Elves. One of the first.
Yeah.
The second thing Adon, or the third thing Adon ever made is...
You gonna tell me that Ixion doesn't blame himself?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so with
If we would have just let her stay at family reunions.
that will have to be a Bo's judgment decision. Not a roll, not anything, a read on what's more evil, what's worse. That's going to be a judgment call.
So I think that Ixion down the line would say, you are important. And I don't know what that means. But at some point in time, Bo, and I'm sorry, but this is one time that you can't be a hero. So if someone offers to take you, don't do what I did. Don't spend the rest of your life regretting a decision that you don't know the impacts for. And I wish I had a better way. I don't know the ins and the outs, but I've seen what she wants. I know what my father wants. And it all comes back to you.
Well, Ixion, that would have been more helpful a couple of weeks ago. And he would look to you, look to Victor, and then just pan to everyone. I won't do anything reckless. However,
You know.
in my experience, the heroes are not the ones who give themselves up for glory or story or fable or whatever. It's
It rhymed.
the ones who survive.
As he says that, you guys hear we don't hear anything. You just see sunlight beaming in through little cracks between the wood, and if you guys would you guys just feel the cart getting lifted up.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
word.
Does anyone want to poke their head out, see what's going on?
Gluten absolutely would.
So you guys, there's Kolsar holding the cart above their heads as the Rontos swim across the river.
Oh,
And
hell
the Kolsar are just walking. It's at their neckline, but they're just
Gluten's
walking.
so heavy.
Not for a Kolsar. So they carry, but you can see Gluten in the distance, as the sun is peeking over the horizon. It gleams off of the massive fortress capital that is very close now, Hranafal, which for description purposes is a city built into the skull of a Titan dragon. The Titan dragons were so large that their spines were considered could be just confused for mountains when they were sleeping. Mm-hmm. Their spinal spikes. Their an ancient Titan dragon has only been seen once in recorded history, and when it spread out its wings, it actually blocked out the sky for miles.
Wow.
Titan dragons are thought to be extinct or at least endangered. And you see the skull. Built into it are towers, raising upwards, built into the spikes on the head. And they've fashioned, and you can tell for this distance, they fashioned a gate out of the jaws.
Hell yeah.
As the jaws open, two of the teeth, the bottom teeth, form a gate that can be because the mouth is open all the time to let sunlight into the city itself, the lower city. And it is a very Viking city, so it's got its long houses and stuff. But the two front bottom teeth can be pulled open like a big double gate.
Oh, yeah.
And the skull is ivory white, but looks to be stronger than the hardest stone. Mm. And you've been here before, Gluten, but you see that it is
my ex lives here.
They've built more towers into the top, and you can still see in the back of the skull, surrounded by a huge wall of bone, still poking up, is the High King's Longhouse. And you guys are about...
Does it look like...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Does it look like the towers were built recently for defense purposes? They're preparing for something?
It looks like it, yeah. And as you guys cross over, there are small mountains, and they put you guys down. You guys start going over these small mountains, and you guys are within a 2 mile. within about 5 miles of Franafall now.
I have a double part question, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
One, have I been here before?
You've never made it this far into Dirbjord. You were mostly focused on the north of Aradel, where that particular clan was constantly attacking the Frorgates.
Great. Right. And then the second part of that question is, does my white blade resemble that of the bone of the dragon?
That's so
Is there any
sick.
connection?
That is a great catch. Bo. I was hoping someone would pick up on that. Yes. You see, so if you guys are all looking out, Bo, you see this in that the material of this bone, the skull that is larger than the mountains that surround it. It looks like your sword is made from this bone. Not Time Dragon. Titan Dragon.
That's so sick.
And Titan Dragons, for instance, could have scales of stone, iron, or steel. They were called the Metal Mountains.
Fuck,
That's
dude.
so rad.
Fuck.
Oh, I love it
That's
so much.
metal.
I love it so much.
Bo is going to try to slide a hand because he still did the whole like the sword thing, Victor. I'm not like retconning that at all.
No, yeah.
But, like, while everyone's looking, he's gonna try to take a piece of fabric, either from like Ixion or Pasha or whoever, like, and just try to like cover the blade as to be like, okay, this is
But,
probably not.
Yeah, Titan Dragons are one of my favorite non-god bit of world building I did. And like they're just this ancient myth of like dragons long gone. Because in a world where you have dragons like fairly common, how do you make dragons extraordinary? You make dragons so big they make Calagon the Black look little.
Yeah.
So
That's sort of the rings, right?
yeah, that's the
So they picked us up. Are they intending to walk us the whole
no.
way?
They got y'all
Okay.
over,
They put us
and then
back
they
there.
put y'all down
Oh,
after the
okay.
river. So at this point, you guys are walking, and you guys can summon to the gate. And Astrid rides up on her direwolf, and she just goes, "Well, how many times do you get to talk to a king, Bo Capri? You've met the king of Aradel once, when you were a kid."
Aradel, there's the King of Time. There's King, and Bo's gonna be just like kind of listing off like in a very like asshole manner, just like giving king status to anybody. Like
She's just
Anybody,
gonna
right?
she's gonna roll her
King of
eyes.
Time.
She rolls her eyes. So you've met the king of Aradil. Got it. She goes, my father is a bit different from kings you may have met. He doesn't deal in manipulation or lies. He tells hard truths and he expects them in return. If you wish to keep your head, tell my father the truth. He'll know if you're lying. Well, the last person to
Challenge accepted.
the last person.
No!
You say that she goes, the last person to try to lie to him was Crodum, and his head now decorates his skull now sits on our walls. The name Crodum like rings a bell, and you're like, oh. That was
I think up to that point, Bo was being very like silly. He's joking, but at that point he's like, all right, fine, I'll behave.
She goes, don't worry, lad. As long as you're straightforward and from it, and you are everything we've heard you are, my dad will take kindly to you.
We just go in.
You guys roll up and you guys actually see these two massive teeth at the bottom that are about the size of a normal sized mountain. Just slide open for you guys. And there are there's farms as far as you can see around this capital. Like acres upon acres. Like this looks like the most well-off place any of you have seen in your lives when it comes to farming and agriculture.
Is this
Which-
strange
which-
to gluten though?
No, it's normal for gluten, but like for the rest of you, like you guys have been fed your whole lives, like growing up in the Empire or in Aradel, that the Dirbjord is full of wild, mindless savages, and they may look the part, but you're seeing this. They have this fortress that's unlike anything any of you have ever seen. They have this like agricultural, like beautiful land. And then as you go in the city, yes, they're very simple houses, but they are large. They are extravagant. You guys are passing shops that have weapons that look finer than anything any of you have ever touched. Including Gluten, because Gluten, you're looking and they're like, they have upgraded since you were last here.
Yeah.
And so you see a couple of weapons like in one of the like weapon shops in the lower city, and it's like, oh. And as you're guided through, people start to like double take as you got to you guys, as they see you guys kind of looking around. And it's mostly Kolsar, but there are also a lot of humans walking around, like a lot of humans actually, as well as a lot of Vargar, who are anthropomorphic wolfmen. Like, and they are highly intelligent. Just damn it, Icarus!
What's up?
And that was the test of who.
Same.
Was the test of who in the cast is a monster fucker.
I'm proud.
Walk him like a dog, I guess. God damn it, Chris.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
Bark if you want it. Bark if.
Let's not kill Icarus. Can Gluten be looking out for elves?
There are
One elf in particular?
There's a few elves here and there, and you do see her family's shop. You don't see her though.
Shit. Okay.
You see her father, but you don't see her. But there are a few more elves than you're. There's a few more. There's a few more elves than you're used to being here.
Yeah.
And you see something interesting, Pasha. Like, up towards the, like, stairs that lead to the longhouse, you can see a red dragon perched on one of the teeth. You know this dragon, and he knows you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And sitting next to said dragon is a massive radiant dragon that you all recognize. And next to that dragon is sitting the third dragon of Kylan's daughter. Not the twin, not the younger, no, not that one, Gluten. The oldest sibling. And she rides a black dragon that is like thin and looks almost like wiry, with two huge black wings and a white skull face with red stripes throughout its entire body. As she rides a blood death dragon.
Rad.
Which is the second rarest kind of dragon. But you see those three dragons, you recognize all three. You do not see Ellie's dragon. She's not here. But you realize the older sister's dragon is here. And you know shit is bad. Or something's going on. Something has to be going on.
Shit's going down.
Kylan doesn't take her anywhere unless he needs to.
Gluten would communicate. Towers are new. Their weapon stocks are a lot better than normal. Something's going down.
And just to paint the picture, like, there is still snow, like, falling everywhere. Like, despite it, and like, but there's so small snow because the jaws are open currently, falling inside the big city, and it's just beautiful because the light is hitting it in such a way, like through the eyes of the skull of the dragon, that it's just shining the snow like a little brightly, making everything look a little bit ethereal. And Ixion, this is the first time you've even remotely felt like home in millennia.
Oh yeah, Ixion is like, in true Ixion form, like a switch has flipped. They're catching snowflakes in their mouth, and they are like running from like one window to the next. And so like Gluten's like, this stuff is new, and I'm like, it's amazing.
They are the
and they're like, shit's about to go down, and they're like, is it gonna be a party?
so
Probably murder.
Despite what all of you have been told about the Kolsar and the Deerfield, this place seems like much more pleasant than you expected, and also like they are more simple people, but they're thriving. They don't have some of the technology and you don't see hardly anyone using magic. Like, there's a few people.
Yeah.
Like, magic is not so for lore purposes. Kolsar 99% of the time are not born with magic, and the rare ones become shamans. But humans do sometimes, and so do elves. So those are the people who might have it here. But you also see something that you guys had thought to be a rumor walking the streets as orcs, which had been proclaimed to have been made extinct. Basically, the Kimura Empire committed genocide against them.
Right.
But there are orcs walking in high number. None of you have ever seen an orc in your life. Except Ixion. Way back when.
Whoa.
Except...
It's rude to stare. It's rude to stare.
Gluten, you... and Gluten, you've seen orcs before, but, like,
Okay.
you knew not to talk about it outside of here.
Relay that to everyone. Hey, closely guarded secret that orcs aren't extinct.
And Astrid overhears this and goes, if anyone finds out about our refugees, particularly anyone from the Empire, I'll know who to kill.
Gluten will lean out the window. Hey, how are you, by the way? How are things?
You talk more than you did 20 years ago. I didn't think it was possible.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I didn't hear most of your conversations, but anytime you talked, I heard it even when I was at the front of the herd.
Hey, I can be loud.
She goes, and she just looks at you, she goes, you've grown big, strong. You take after your mother.
Thank you. She's a wonderful woman.
And she just goes, oh, yeah, she is. And she just moves further up the pack.
Actually, did you fuck my mom?
No. And she turns around and smiles at you. Then she goes, no, I just like to fuck with you.
Okay. Can we get rid of that F? Or can we get rid of that with in that sentence? So that it's just...
She turns and eyes you up and down. And then she goes, I'd break you.
I'd let you.
And you hear Ivar. You see the big, huge Coulson run up and goes, not if I break him first. And Astrid goes, Ivar! And Ivar is
I'd
just...
let you.
Ivar, that's not what he meant, and you know it, but he just...
I know, Gluten knows it.
But then Ivar just... And Astrid's like, little brother, you need to learn not to get involved in my affairs. And he's like, you can do the same for me. And they start bickering and like shoving each other like sibling energy as they move up. And you guys go up you guys come up to like a staircase, a huge stone staircase carved out of the Titan skull. As they usher you off the cart, and then they start leading you up. And the longhouse of High King Korgar, probably from one end to the other, is probably about the length of, just for real world purposes, about 5 or 6 football fields.
Wolf.
And tall wise, it is about 40. That's 100 yards.
Okay, thank you.
So about 500 yards. About 500 yards. So, and height wise, it's probably about 100 feet tall, and it has.
Oh wow, Jesus Christ!
It has the smaller, and resting like above the doorway, these huge double doors that would be big for even Kolsar, is resting the skull of a smaller Titan dragon, the last one known to have existed, slain by King Korrigar. And it's still, skull is still bigger than, it was a young Titan dragon, but its skull is still bigger than Aurelia's, Kylan's dragon, who is an ancient silver dragon.
Right.
Size-wise, at least. Works differently in my world. So, dragons grow fast. So you guys approach, they open the doors for you, and it just feasts from wall to wall. Drinking, merrymaking, fist fighting.
It's a party.
Wrestling.
Ixion's gone.
There's some people...
Oh, God.
A guard grabs your
Royalty.
arm and gently brings you back, Ixion. And you see Ashid, you're not going anywhere until your group talks to my da.
I thought he wanted to talk to Bo.
After I saw you were all talking to my father.
Oh.
Ivar just goes, I'm not. And he goes and just grabs a drink and just starts chugging it.
That wasn't part of the deal.
And Asher goes, when you're done with my da, as long as you don't piss him off, you can go party.
Okay.
Also, you're going to want to see my father. And she leads you guys back beyond a, another behind the huge throne, which is carved to look like a dragon's head. You walk back behind, there is a door that leads back, and sitting in a meeting room you guys are led into is High King Korrigar, who you guys thought, like, most of you have seen Coulson before. When you saw Ivar, you're like, that's a big man. His father is larger. King Korrigar has a clean-shaven head with tattoos all throughout, covering his entire body, just wearing, like, swirling blue tattoos with a sigil of a dragon skull on his chest. And he is wearing no armor except for 2 bracers that you can see are bracers of Titan Dragon Strength.
Rad.
Which gives him a strength score of 32.
God.
That's against the rules.
No, to me it's not. And he's sitting there. He's sitting there looking a little perturbed as he is stroking not a direwolf, an ice bear, which are bigger. So he's just petting his ice bear. And you see also Kylan is sitting across from him. And sitting next to Kylan is his oldest daughter, Ayana, who is the spitting image of her father in every regard.
Pasha, put that fucking
And sitting just to the right of her is Sigurd, who he sees Pasha and he goes, Pasha?
Ooh.
Gluten. Kylan turns and looks.
Hello.
Oh.
Pasha just gotta pee.
You told us to come here.
Kylan just goes, I see you here. Is this who you're referring to? Korrigar just looks up at Bo and nods at a chair. Sit down, boy.
Kratos.
Then he looks at the rest of the group. Gluten-free.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Pasha. I know your father well. And then he looks at Victor and doesn't say a word before turning his eyes on Ixion. And this must be the Light Elf. Your intelligence was good, girl. And you see a high elf with long blonde hair with purple streaks throughout it, standing there clad in all black armor. And you know who this is, Gluten. This is the adopted sibling of Ivar, Azariel. She's just standing there with 2 scimitars at each hip, and she just goes, they were easy to follow.
Did Fenrir? Sorry, I am in the presence of royalty.
And she just goes, am I excused? Go, drink with your brother. Nods at Astrid. They both leave. And then...
Does Bo sit down?
Bo, do you sit down? Kylan is glaring at you as well.
So,
I think
who was it
Ixion sent
that...
them. Oh, go ahead.
No,
King,
Ixion, you're
I
good,
think.
you're good.
The king told
Korrigar, the High King told you to
King
sit.
told you.
And just the look he gave you is like, you've never felt as cold as you did when he looked at you. He has ice blue eyes that seem to like kind of glow.
Okay. I think Bo would give that again, he does this a lot where it's like it looks like he's gonna do something. But because his mission was to make sure that Pasha got here safely, he is going to act as if he is going to stand and then pull out your chair. And do that for the whole group. Like in a very much
chairs?
This is a huge round. This is a huge long table. Korrigar sitting at the head, Kylan sitting next to him. So the chair Bo pulls out for you, Pasha, is next to Sigurd.
Oh.
And then,
Thank you.
but Bo, do you sit? Because Korrigar gestures to the seat right next to him on the left side.
Sick.
He's going to go towards the chair, but before he does, he would stop in front of him and do a very, to Gluten's point, we're in the presence of royalty.
Yeah.
He is going to put his left knee to the ground, bow his head, and say, I would prefer not to sit until I know that my troop is guaranteed safety. At that point, I will join in merriment.
He
Christine
doesn't.
sends a message. I'm gonna shock him with lightning.
What?
Koragar just looks down, doesn't make a facial expression, and goes, "So what I heard about you was true. You have balls." Koragar is a simple, is an intelligent man, but he just goes, "You're more brave than I would expect another Dellan to be. Sit.
That's xenophobic.
Your people will be fine."
Good enough for me. Gluten would probably see just like the lightning crackle between his fingertips. He doesn't do it, but it's like the
Message? Stop. Please,
Gluten,
the first time you've ever seen Gluten scared.
Gluten just keeps panicking every time people keep like pulling weapons on like the people Gluten knows can kill them all. He's like, "Please stop, everybody!" Gluten's just constantly in panic mode. So Koragar looks around the table.
Sweating bullets.
Koragar looks around the table and goes, "Before we get to why you're here, tell me, why does the son of a dead general grace my table, Victor?" Who is supposedly a dead man himself.
Was given a mission and I'm doing it.
He looks at Kylan, and then he leans back, puts his hands together. "So, for what reason should I not write King Hector that one of his vassals is alive and well?" I'm kidding.
Not a very good soldier.
I'm kidding, boy. It's not my business. It's not my business or what your personal affairs are or why any of you are here, with the exception of two. He first looks at Pasha. Remove your hood, please. It's rude at the table. And he's
bold coming from a man with no shirt.
Bo!
He looks at Bo and he goes, he takes off his bracers and goes, "Even without those, I'm still stronger than you with your little belt, boy. So maybe if you had some muscles, you'd be shirtless too." Claps them back on.
Gluten kind of raises his hand.
"Gluten,
Can I take off my shirt?
if you would like." Kyla just like a Koragar, we are here for many reasons. If you could get to the point in a moment, Pasha.
So Pasha just kind of straightens and she's over it. She's like, all right, what's happening? So she just whips off the hood to expose the horns.
Sigurd just look at you and his eyes grow wide. "Bahamut's mercy." And Kylan nudges him, and his sister just... Yeah, Pasha, this is the sister that doesn't like you very much. She is the older sister. She's incredibly protective of Sigurd. And she just... And Kylan gives her a look, but then he looks at Pasha. "I assume she will explain to my son and my son alone when they have time in private, Koragar. For I imagine you already know what has transpired. So please give the poor girl a break. From what you've told me from Azariel's reports, they've been through enough." Koragar looks around the room, looks at Pasha. "You just missed your father, by the way."
First, like that straight face just kind of went like, where is he? Where did he go?
"I will tell you privately.
Okay.
No disrespect to your companions, but from everything I've heard, I am not exactly the most trusting And he eyes Ixion and Victor with that, of some of them.
And what if I trust them?
That's well and good for
They-
you. You may tell them whatever you wish. I will not betray your father's trust to anyone but you. Your father may have made mistakes, many mistakes, of recent years. But he was a good warrior and a good friend. Once. He leans back. Another time. Bo. He whistles, and Ivar walks in, drops all the bodies on the table,
Yeah.
walks out.
Oh, it's the bouquet again.
We've had numerous reports of men looking exactly like you, bearing your family crest. Killing our wolves and our people north of the Aradellan border. Care to explain?
Bo is going to kind of give a message to the group. Like telepathically. It's like well, they told us to be honest.
Fucking do it, Bo.
And this is Ivor saying this.
This is Korrigar,
Korrigan.
the king.
Um,
The prince dropped the things on the table, kept drinking, and walked out, went, bye.
Sure. Bo is going to do the thing because, like, he knows he's this. Well, actually, probably the smallest person in the room. Like, so he's kind of like he would turn to Korrigan. And he's like, "Sir, I will drop pretenses. That I swear. But I promise you this: I do not have to cross the border to kill Diablo men.
Hey, bad idea.
Uber sends enough."
He just kind of sits for a moment and goes, Uba, that boy can't contain his bloodlust any better than a toddler can contain a tantrum.
Seen firsthand.
He's just like his father.
No, I have a party here to vouch for me. I was not hunting in your lands.
He wasn't.
I have probably, now that I think about it, a good dozen people in the last week or so who could vouch for me.
He looks at you, turns his eyes to Gluten and Pasha. Do you two trust him?
Yes.
What the hell? What the hell?
What was that roll?
Huh? I don't know.
Hell
He
yeah.
You
looks,
have to tell the
Hell yeah.
DM.
and then he
No.
looks at them, turns, looks at Kylan, and he looks at Kylan in the eyes and says, do you believe him? And Kylan looks dead into your eyes, Bo, and he doesn't need an insight check. He just, I do. We've gotten reports of the bodies, as you can see clearly. They are shifting back into being Diablo men. And if I recall correctly, and Kylan pulls one of the bodies out, pulls the face up, wouldn't this be Uba's left hand, Bo?
Is it?
Oh, left-hand man. I was
Yeah.
like, his left hand.
Left hand.
His face is-
I was like,
It's just thumbs from
You
Spike.
can tell this hand apart from all the other.
Is this not Uba's left hand man?
There would be a moment for probably the 3 or 4 people sitting closest to Bo where you can hear, like, in a probably 10-foot radius from him, time just crack like glass. He would never forget Uba's left.
Korrigar looks at him, just, I know that lout betrayed Ivar's warband. You've given me enough cause, Bo-Capri. I thank you. Whistles again, and this time Astrid walks, but in a slightly different pitch. Astrid walks back in. Prepare our armies to move towards the stronghold of Saxaval. Their chieftain is to be declared Oathbreaker. All earls are to offer him no aid or fall under our boots. Send out that missive to King Hector of Eridel. We will respond and agree to the pincer attack.
Sire, if I may, I was led to believe that I was being obviously framed for these events, but what happened to Uba after?
He returned home. Simple as that. Speaks not of that day, except that to call you a monster.
Oh. Okay.
And that is why I have put in special request to King Hector to allow you to be our Aradellan, shall we say, agent, as we march to kill them. And in return, you may ask any boon of me or the Serathir, and it will be granted after we kill them.
Victor, you would feel just Bo's mind. He doesn't say anything, but it's like that kind of knock.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but up to this point, Bo's been very like stern, tough, like very whatever. And then he's like, "All right, that's good enough for me." Puts a leg over the chair, grabs a cup.
Please! Oh boy! I have my shirt off. I don't get to talk.
Korrigar smiles and he pounds the table so hard you all feel it shake. That is what I like to see, boy! Yes! Kylan, would the rest of these louts be welcome as well? Kylan looks at the group. If Bo would have them, I don't see why not. The only exception being Sigurd, as he is being sent off to do something else. With his sister, of course. And Aya just looks and she just... And she just gets up and leaves. Looks, and you guys all see her look down at Pasha for a minute. And you guys have never seen a dirtier look. And she just goes...
Does she look at gluten at all?
Aya? No, she intentionally avoids your gaze.
God damn, people.
She walks out, and Sigurd, as she leaves, Sigurd goes... It looks at Kylan, and he goes, I apologize for my sister. He thinks about choosing his words carefully, but then he realizes where he goes, she's a bit of a bitch. Kylan just...
She was nice to me, one.
Korrigar looks, Gluten.
Yep.
Your name is Ixion, yes?
Your Majesty. Oh, right.
Wait,
was your daughter on the boat?
Boat?
Our boat?
No. He just looks at you.
Your daughter was trailing us the entire time? Was she on our boat?
Oh, yes.
What? Invisibility.
But he's going to look at your name is Ixion, yes? Light Elf? And when you look at this very large man, you feel calm. Despite his size, despite his appearance, there's not an ounce of ill will coming from this man to you right now.
Yes, Ixion's having a really hard time. Because he's using power plays, and Ixion is about balance and neutrality and hates the monarchy. This is not where they come from. And Ixion's sitting at the table like, I'm a fucking shining king. And so the thing is that Ixion the whole time has just been deadpan staring. And then also they're feeling coming down the bond that Bo's having a hard time. And so Ixion's like, Okay, all right, let me think. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what.
Which is so funny because the way Kolsar actually run their government is very similar to how the Shining Kings did. Like, yes, technically there is a High King, but they are very much like they have moots, they have meetings, but the High King is just like the fail safe. He's like, if shit goes bad,
Yeah.
he settles
So
disputes.
it's the way that he is intentionally setting himself apart from the people he invited to his table. And so, like, it seems like you asked us to sit down, but you didn't actually want to share a meal with us. Like, you've asked us to fight your war, and Ixion doesn't fight wars for mortals. Like, that's not their thing. They're like, no, I don't know. The last war I fought went really fucking bad. So, and so I think that Ixion is gonna pause for a really long time. And oh, are we doing stupid things?
Yeah.
Yes, always.
Well,
Yes,
100
yes.
That's the party,
Okay.
kid.
Inspiration.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. So, Ixion, I think, is going to lean forward and is going to say, yes, you have my name right. But I think that perhaps I misunderstood the intention for bringing us here. So, and forgive me, I'm not really sure how these proceedings work. Great respect to you and yours. But so if we say that we're uncomfortable fighting a war for a people that have done no harm to us.
He lets out a big laugh at that. Done no harm to you. Bo! Have you not regaled your friend Ixion at how many of your friends have been slain by this man's men? How many
It's
he
funny.
personally has killed?
It's funny because Bo probably wouldn't take his eyes off of Ixion, because you're right. It is a entirely personal manner. You said something earlier about strength and what makes a man, I suppose. Selfishly, I have a vendetta, I'll admit. I probably wouldn't have admitted such things a month ago. But Ixion is right. They don't have a reason to kill this man. And I respect that.
Well, then perhaps I should tell you how many refugees have come from his land. How they talk that these men masquerading as your friend Bo burn their crops, kill their families, take prisoners that they don't hear from. And if you think I'm making this decision unilaterally, I have recently had a moot with the rest of the earls and jarls, and it was unanimous that if we can find proof, he dies. Any of his men that surrender will be spared, except he or his son. They die.
Ixion, you're gonna hear Bo just in Elvish say, I'm sorry for this. And he turns to Korrigat. I think I have a better idea. I have been framed for crimes that people outside of this room have no reason to believe that I didn't do. What if you didn't bring the fight? What if you bring Uba? Kill me. Execution for crimes I've committed, obviously. All I ask is that when he gets here, trial by combat. One-on-one. It's me and him.
Gregor leans back in his chair and he strokes his beard, which there are iron rings like beaded within it as they clank together. It is
Ixion, for like before whatever you say next, Ixion in the most intense Elvish ever is going to be like, what did we just talk about? What did we just fucking talk about? This is not, do we need to fight this war? I will fight this war. I hate this man. I don't know this man, but I think he's a motherfucker. I don't want to do this. Do we do this? Don't do this.
Ixion,
I
you're
think
going to
this
see
is a good idea.
Bo. He's
Korg-
going to look at you. Oh, sorry.
Gorgar looks at Ixion in perfect Elvish, says, I do what I need to protect my family.
Oh no, this is
Oh,
just
okay. Or my...
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Most
okay.
of
I
the voters
assume
not in
this-
Elvish.
I assume every time Ixion boats speak, it's in their heads.
Okay, just want to clarify. So, but as you do that, Korgar does just like goes, it is a bold offer and one I respect. Give me a day to think on it. For Uba himself is not the only one who has committed crimes. His father also must answer, but
I'll fight his dad. Sorry.
no. That
One
goes...
fight at a time, Gluten.
Gorgar looks you dead in the eye and goes, that goes for Ivar.
Okay. Fair enough.
And he leaves, sits down. Let me think on it a day. For now, and he pours a cup full of mead for everyone at the table, and then he stands up, does it himself, goes back and sits, pours his own. Every one of you except Pasha may leave the room. And Sigurd.
Is that telling us to go, or is that
Enjoy the party, Gluten.
understood?
And
Right
Victor...
before he leaves.
I linger because I need to see if Pasha's okay with that.
Ditto.
Pasha just kind of looks to both of them and nods. Go, enjoy yourselves. I'll be there shortly.
As you guys are about to leave, Victor, Kylan puts a hand in front of you. I'd like a word, Victor. Alone.
Just one. Sure, pick it wisely.
Multiple. You are very much your father's son. And then he turns and he guides away.
You dipshit.
So we'll do Pasha and okay, but what are we gonna do, Gluten?
Just a
the
quick
party
message to
people are here.
Pasha. Hey, if you need help, you can reply to this message at any time. Just ask for help. And I come in here guns blazing.
I'll be sure to
Axes
whistle.
swinging.
This man has
I
been
can
so
keep that back.
this man has been so reasonable with all of you. Really, he's been so reasonable.
Yeah?
You meant more Sigurd.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. But so as you guys leave, so we'll do two things before we end. We will do actually, you know what? First, we'll do the more harsh one. We'll do Victor and Kylan.
Harsh?
Victor.
What I do with this guy?
So
We're
as
still
you guys
inspired.
are led up, he leads you up the stairs and he leads you like around the back as Aurelia swoops down and blocks the way back.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die! Alright.
And he and
Kylan pulls out a large
and before
shotgun.
before you can say anything, Kylan's like 30 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
He disappears and you feel Beruvar, his legendary blade, the god-killing blade at your throat. Who are you?
My name is Victor.
He moves to that the blade is still at your throat and he's looking down at you and he looks in your eyes and you don't need to roll. Roll me persuasion at least.
Oh God. Okay. I'm good at that.
You're inspired.
What'd you get?
It's D10?
D10.
D10? I'll let you know in 1 second. 15?
He looks at you and you don't see a single emotion on this man's face.
Fantastic.
He drops the sword, walks back about 10 feet, still has it in his hand. And you hear Aurelia behind you growling and gurgling. And he says, Listos, Aurelia. And she stops. And he turns.
You know, if you kill me, I think my group's gonna have a bone to pick with you.
I don't plan on killing you, Victor. And he magically makes 2 chairs appear. He goes, have a seat. We have a lot to discuss.
Why?
His eyes lock with yours, and you feel a kinship. You feel a connection and a severed thread between Kylan and your patron.
I don't know how much she's gonna let me say.
Oh, I can deal with that.
Hilsit?
And from behind Kylan, you see the spectral image of a gold dragon with silver wings that look like the sun. And this dragon waves its hand, and you can't hear her. It's
Why did you do that?
it's temporary, but the God of Justice's protection is absolute.
God.
You should thank Bahamut. I am not. No. No, no, no.
I should thank.
I am not Bahamut. I am simply. I know exactly what is going on with you. Because it was the same thing happening to me. At least partly. I was never a vessel of the Zorvale, like you are. But I was. After I lost my family. Infected by her malice, her hatred, her lies. If you do anything she asks, she is not going to free you. The only way to be rid of her is to find someone stronger that she can't touch.
I don't want to be rid of her. People
What?
are not understanding that. I need her.
Why do you think you need her, Victor? Tell me.
I'm gonna kill a lot of other people otherwise.
Kylan's gonna insight you real quick, just
Yeah.
to see if he can see.
Yeah.
That's,
Should I roll anything?
No, he's just gonna see if he can read the situation based on his knowledge.
Sure, sure.
And that is a natural 20 for a total of 34. He just
Okay.
goes, do you think that without Malvora, your Zorvale curse will get worse?
Yes. This
She put
stopped
she-
after her.
She put it in you, Victor. I didn't know who she was going to pick, but when I was rid of her, she had plans for me. Without her, yes, the Zorvale is a problem. And we can't cure it from you until she's gone. But once...
I didn't even know who she was. Why pick me? I was nobody. I'm nobody. I can't do anything.
She picks people for the rage and anger in their hearts.
Of course she does. Fuck.
I was
Sorry.
her... Until you, I was her ideal vessel. You are not weak for her taking you. You are strong. But that strength is why you are cursed. If we can get rid of her from you, which there are 2 ways to do that, we can find a way to get rid of the Zorvale coursing within you. I had... Or she keeps you, takes you, eventually takes your friends, and you die a corrupted monster banging on the walls of your own mind as you watch your body do horrific acts. From what I understand, that is the fate of a Zorfan. Choice number one, and option one for getting rid of her is a ritual that would require a lot of resources to be gathered. Or kill her.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Good idea. Great plan. How you gonna do that? Huh?
It will require help. And an item that molds to its wielder. He hands you a book that has a black axe on the cover. That weapon was made to remove souls from bodies. You remove her soul from her body, it can never go back. She'll be gone because somebody that wants her back needs this to happen to take her. She'll be gone. You'll be free of her, and we can fix you.
She sees everything I see. She knows everything I know. I can't
Just
do anything without her knowing.
Well, do you have a good memory?
Unfortunately.
He stands up, pats you on the shoulder. You have 24 hours without her in your mind. I suggest you read that book cover to cover.
You got a quiet room I can go to.
Aye. Follow. And he leads you to guest quarters in the king's longhouse, far away from the partying.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I will not be needing my room. You may use it as you see fit.
Thank you. I asked for a lot of help before she answered, and nobody listened.
It was the same for me. And it was because when she picks a target, she isolates them. Slowly but surely, keeping them from everyone who cares about them. Until she gets her hooks in. For me, it was killing my brother, my father, my younger sister, keeping me separate from my younger brother for years. I was alone, killing the only mentor I ever had. But good friends have a way of helping the situation. I made a few, and it seems so have you. Don't shut them out, Victor. That will only make you feel more alone. And that's exactly what she wants.
He looks down at that book, and I don't think he looks up from it, but he will request, should this plan go wrong, should she figure out what he's doing, get involved in any way, he wants to die. If she figures out what the plan is here, he knows she wants the Zorvel in him, kill him. So she doesn't get what she wants.
He draws Beruvar again. This blade is known as the God Killer, but in reality it is of a kin to the Black Axe. This blade, any blight, any chasm-wrought being it kills, their soul is purified, but they can never come back. And that is my last resort for you. If we fail, I promise you, On my brother Sigurd's soul, I will run you through.
Thank you.
And she's Berivar. Have a good time reading. I'll let your friends know that you are doing all right and you just wish to be alone.
You can tell them where I am. Fine.
Good choice. He closes the door behind him as he leaves.
And he will sit, and I think he just sits with his thoughts for the first time in like 2 years for like a solid hour, if it's uninterrupted, before he actually would start reading the book. Just gets to be alone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And then, Pasha. And this is what we're going to finish with today. Korgar sits down, and he just goes, "Please, you two, sit."
Pasha looks at Sigurd and
Sigurd's eyes have not left you since you walked in the room. You cannot read his facial for the first time in your life, you cannot read his face.
and that just kind of makes her even more nervous. So she tries to look and search his face for any type of...
Give me an insight check.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Please don't fail me. Okay, 17.
He seems like he's trying to figure out what's happening, like, and what he, like, in his mind, he is just reeling right now. Korgar looks at you and goes, "Pasha, are you fine with Sigurd knowing where your father is?"
Of course.
Good. Your father came here for help. And
And?
because of recent knowledge I learned, I turned him down.
What recent knowledge? If...
Roll persuasion.
You're inspired. Add a d10 if you want.
Oh, okay, I got 20. These are great. So...
Your father gave the assassins who killed my first wife and oldest daughter information how to get into my home. The same assassins that now hunt him and you.
He would never do anything like that.
That's what I thought. Your father is a warrior, but he is above all else a businessman. One thing I know about your father is if you dangle the right amount of coin in front of him, he'll do anything. Unless it harmed his dear daughter. And that's why they're after you.
Who are they? Who are these? What is going on?
He throws a torn piece of skin with a tattoo in front of you. That is a marking of a silver raven. But he also... That is what I thought it was. The Silver Raven faction. But if you notice, he swipes. The ink is not good. And he puts a stone on it. And the ink moves to form several golden arrows. The arrows of the Zillion Imperium are who are after you. That name, you know immediately. They're the most famed assassin guild on the continent. Known for not ever giving up on a contract until it's complete.
Tasha takes this in and is kind of visibly feels like just kind of like a bile begin to rise in her throat. Hopefully the chair is close by. She does kind of stumble back because I guess at the point where she was just worried now. What of my mother?
From what I understand, she's still back home and safe. Confused. He didn't tell her a thing. So, it's a good thing you've taken on a new look. It'll be harder for them to find you. As for where your father is, all I know is he went southwest. It could lead into the Kimura Empire or the Sicilian Imperium. If it's the Empire, it'll be easier to track. If it's the Imperium, you'll have a hard time getting in unless you're an elf.
What is it do you think my father is trying to complete? What is the meaning of all? I know.
As I said, your father's a warrior. He's likely going to try and nip this in the bud himself. He's a fool. He'll die, and they will continue to come after you. And with that, he stands. I think I'm going to let you two talk. And he drinks his mead, walks out. Sigurd pulls out of his chair, walks over to you, takes your face in his hands, and just kisses you. Just pulls back. You're every bit as beautiful with horns as you were without.
You don't know how meaningful it is to say that.
I have other news. Father and mother have given me permission to keep you safe, as it were. At least politically, in a way.
What do you mean?
He gets down on a knee. Pulls out a ring. And that's where we're going to end the session.
No, you slut! What?
Oh, you're crazy.
Propose!
Oh, you're crazy.
Thank you so much for watching,
Awesome.
everyone. I
What's
hope
your answer?
we're gonna wait. Yeah, she gets till next session. So with that, we're ending the session there. Thank you all so much for watching this incredibly heavy session of Realms of Alovar, Blood and Divinity. Guys, we're almost done with Act 1.
Ooh.
The T-Rex wasn't in the act one.
Nope. There's one last thing y'all gotta deal with, but first...
War!
Yeah, this is still Act 1, guys.
What is it good for?
But, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see y'all on the next episode. Bye-bye.